egwa kama etimi da ma wo wia Hussein Oshimesi nkonya nkyeremu no ye de beto ase wie nkyeremu no wie pem na ya tie se fie na fisem yabomodia etimi eda to azora sha so nyuma kobi ma da roma na na pe omokura mu a wote nkaza kodiem sem no ye de eda wo ransom adan takra na kwaka bi wasebra ebe he wonum na ya rede wo wonum bi etimi yi sa ya de no etimi ede fro sasa no Dr. Owusu Ochaheba Center was number 1 Herbal Center no for yada nyina koda no anodo no obombobi se be yade no ebetimi etu ede fro ase ana fe boare kenta press osebra na beje provisions ahodo oba etu fobo ana ise ode ema ana fe drinks ahodo nyina no obenye bi ede fri na so ye remedy dental clinic osebra ye be hwe wonum na ha bia wonu be sa ha na etimi ye de fro se be mfra na fro nu ba no etimi ayehwam kama etimi edema ana face Tomikala Ventures osebra na icebergs ahodo na bejibi never kodi ujuma say ye bi na ye wedding me na engagement na so birthday na odi no onye bi a ebetimi abo ma mo ba no o mo de anije ana isi be ma adoye bebre na sa chede no etimi akọ edema sa so na kefosu Akwaaba enterprise osebra na dance ne ma papa na bejibi oba to football ana isi ye de ema ana face cross frames ana fi babari salon osebra na picture frames ahodo birthday de na pe ana face trace star bia bepa bia no oba ibetimi asinkonya na yetimi ayine kama etimi ediamount saso na Bedicom Academy wasebe nkanches akwanya ewo a ese yeje nkora from crèche akope basic 8 no oba ibetimi agent Japan yede ema obewie no na osotimi abeniye ana afeso ensu atraman community bank wasebe nkanches ebra yenu esi nkonya kanto be na peso bi oba ibetimi abie ne kama etimi dama faith travel consult wasebra na phone kwan we kata control 2 years contract apply home okona so modibo timi so ne obewie ne contract no ya sa treatem kama etimi edema Graceland Hardware Aluminium Sasna Gas Company Limited semen kancha zebra adansi oni ma papa no ba ne ho ana ese onsabetimi akabi bra ne beto no to football ne fakoye odwuma no sere be nansa pepe ofie no obetimi asiewie modern way Herbal Clinic semen kancha zebra oba ye bejo feso na kome bi yade ne beto ase kama edema enko ana ese asaba biom saso ana fridge doctor Donto waseme nkancha za fridge na say no isobebia no office bekum da makwaso alla wajanso udro nsabeti akara fridge no obesese no kama etimi da mam adonko next level energy drink aba meno ka say so pese onya honde no tibe adwuade ambra ise ontebra onya bia ade ise ebetimi abo papa jobra same nkancha sebra yen ana ise solar no ebetimi abo ne kama edamam ejana no ne nyina oba ebetimi aye abra ise ha obi anye de enkotom saso ana Dr. Techeba Center osebra wonina ayise huna de eba ne modro ne di ko ni pede no bewie no na yade bia woni so bia ne nyina time from se de bia obetim ne ahunade yi saso ana K Lovet Company Limited eno aye bia sa ope prepaid power ne bia to a oba onse kantem pass network ne yanti owura se opie no aye befo eno sai edanche sharon so amuzu head food eno aye nkupapa ayisa ba anase bema otiri na isentimi emfuye no wonye bi na de fa otiri ma bema otiri no etimi afuye te se reche dan sara bia honfa no ebetimi adadi ana afeso hasa mester na afeso na capsules no wasebe nkanches we no aye osatan for kone kopa bi na nunu bi na osara isaba so no nentimi emfri oso eno sa edanche okubatin enterprise osebra na provisions no no banya bi ewo yawada dwomo dana ise income tax for no do a onsabetimi aka no to fobo na ise ode ma saso ana opo one factory 7 kancha sebra blocks no bra ne ntwe bi kama emfama inches ben na open sentiment ke bi oba onsabetimi aka bi justice funds wase kroma yen ana ise mama yakwanya se Samsung funds eni hudwa ope bi atoni na kade nyina ba yebetimi aka feso ama ne ma no sentiment aka bi ede free aso saso na suma raba nsa ben kanje zebla loans ahodo be na iso pound sentiment ke bebra kwani yene we esin kunya loans no onsabetimi akebi sede be yofo na wodo no emotimi atrete kama etimi na basaso na quick start rabanto waseben kanje zebla yedu we etu kwan enya de ise yede osike edwane to do mbo ya akwaduro no ebetimi ayefo kama etimi ede amount saso and Bekum Star Senior High School semen kanje ze ise shanon so sample for education no o ma jomatum enti sample so oko school ni bia obetimi aba o uniform na face nkonya hodrom anya de se otua school fees ya free ko 90 pano omomobi omo achechere so ma benia nimdie no pebrenani se kuta omom umetimi ede abone ne omasetima koso edema na no ana masba saben kanche se fala Friday no 28th of this month jinem din ay Friday be bomada sharon so sample ba ko piemo masba for catching na nyoma na eze okotototo no wasemen kanche se 50% discount ya titi ya so hu ai eze obato no benya sika bebrina ɛde agu botum ompe we na opede ɛno ɛyɛ mass buy no no wɔsɛ me nka nkyɛ ba beto TV bi ti sata no ɛno ɛyɛ 1.5 HP AC na sample ɛno ɛyɛ 3300 wɔsɛ ba hyɛ no sample yɛde ba ma 2700 ompe we na apede saa so ɔno wɔsɛ me nka nkyɛ sɛ 160 free GB ɛno so 2800 wɔde akɔbɔmɔde hyɛ no sample ɔbɛba no ɔbɛnya no bɛ 2370 ɛno so atete so sɛ yɛ techno kamo 50 bi na apɛ bi hyɛ no sample ne bɔ no ɛyɛ 3995 oba yɛde ba ma 3800 ompe we na apede wɔsɛ saa kwanya we mɛma na hwere da hyɛ no sample brekum obɛhua yɛne CBG bank no ɛne die no hwɛ multi credit so odu osisi a onsa betimi akan na masba promo no moye no ne o mesa timi akoso kama etimi da mam sa so ana Jomelion home appliances o se men kanta sebra ne ma pa no ba onsa ka bi e de free aso se de bia betimi aboam na oso ne demo ne ma nyina no onsa timi aka bi ho sha no so sample ne o betimi akoso kama etimi da mam ana fi so ene da so liquid fertilizer wase men kanche se kwani kone kope bi na tobi se de bia no mfo ahodo ayise odo no ba betimi aso doso kama etimi e de ama ne so ate no anya ska bebiri na etimi da gubutum omo nyina kan bi na na pi ote yan kasa akudiem sem no ye de down mo som for Mr. Bona eba amana ni sem wo de mai wo wi a de aka no ye beto asa ha eya Akwaba radio 98.1 we no eya Akwaba sports arena na na pi ye de ma dindin ya no nya asam ketokra nti ye ko fama na ni sem no e de abe ye wi ade aka no ye beto aso e wo fiase wo de ne sem po bo ma fidi nda sem no de aba de na kwamba no ana na pi ya shisha ye de ebra mana ne sem no ai claro
Shabrasia so say ya Jimrena Yadimu Konko from so on sama yansakano and Yadiba Somo our Akwaaba sports arena so Yadika catch mu say uramu our YouTube no swa show no air live Akwaaba 98.1 uko Facebook nso Akwaaba 98.1 on TikTok Akwaaba 98.1 and we send our dams on TikTok enti another pay uko no nafe uso akwa show no maniema atimi akosi yepa nemo before say be konko farmers na seta and ye de ema nyuma komu koya se na no pay ye de mu eko Adford frozen foods acha se we bie costo na open na papa gumo aton anya so emfa so a osefo ni acha na so ye Adford frozen foods mpan for say mo amu nnuane ton ene mo nso amu ye nnuane ewe fie no se wo pe enam papa ne bo awafam e de aye nnuane na awoso de wani eche wo mu akache ukọ no ma ubenya enam biti se kotodwe na manama pork ntintin akokọ ne nsa gizzard na sausage na ntwemfunu mu tilapia redfish salmon polar ps opa amani sardine any tuna no munyina abuso awo Adford frozen foods aso ye mo branya kwakwan ne so babia enkane na Chris FM ewonom ukodoma kwan ne so a mo ane watching benu edi enhwane mu you bet me afre Adford frozen foods on point 4 hours 024-843-1370 and answer 020-455-7434 and no number and paying for 18 common hours so Sioma Limited and so for dance uniama nebo efo ababegu prokum Continental Road if you run about takesem eba Continental before so bedroom post office na bronsam yan sanse enwa wo ni opposite na bronsan and transport ewomunom or branch ni pi ho mu ebo adwuma enti contractor for mason for any carpenter for mu tie no momfu mani enchom na fa mu nsono mon konkoje dance uniama ne bo ewo fam na fa esan eye papa fiera for mo pa dance uniama e bi te se china doors wooden doors iron rods outdoor paint rebar square mesh pipe post men plywood modern design plywood wood sticker ceiling buttons roofing sheet tape measure sandpaper shovel pickers headpan NHS level and NHS no ni nyina abuso ewo Sioma Limited aso ye enti yem fem pan 4 hours 020-813-1877 and answer 024-337-8508 and no air number ya ne Sioma Limited in point 418 common hours so and for ya the asidani be ema fosuya company limited na fosuya company limited the same say e bia ope enua e dey board down so and answer uye project bi na so ubenya enua uye nkonwa uye wardrobe and answer uye bed bibia uye benya enua no so upe manzonia redwood akata cyber supply from wawa odum chenchen ani asamfena no mpenfo HS ni nyina no ubenya bi ho open size bit say 2x2 2x4 2x6 1x12 and your fisher board upeti and J and ceiling buttons ani nyina no abusu ewo fosu ya company limited mo pedudo na tuno mo mfa 0257389828 ofra mpenfo esusua mbebo na afenso no wo mo amakwan abetimi abakotu nnuane bi edi afi wo mo asoye uramachi akwan na ebi nso awonso pekuma bi edi akwakoba dance a ubetimi de wani acha alawa kwanye so otra Akwaaba radio ebetwam ekofa press bi omni offices no ni opposite kwana yegusu kota no ufasu ko wani mkakra bi Akwaaba lodge ho Akwaaba lodge chi ana fosu company limited enso ebutu a wo mu eye adwuma na yaka Akwaaba lodge asem na ye koso edi ato atiefo anim se wo ye hoho no wabakoi mu upe ba bia bedan am wasum adwo na fa niam koso ama na se ebia uye program bia ye bi engagement outdooring na se ebia hoho abesia so upe ba bia obaba mo akwakoda na fa wasum adwo na niam akoso ye ama wa Akwaaba lodge mpan for se wo rooms ni emu afa emu akono security air tight ho no spacious car park restaurant inside and James and so Esham supermarket eka ho ukoba onso benya nsane de anu eden ene de anu anya den Saturday and Sunday bia na pool party no spacious front so onoma se wo ye wedding engagement outdoor na ubetimi ayama niam atimi akosuye enti from 4 hours 054-1915-111 and answer 0208393108 original anti-property saloon and so HSS so be UT ama ho ayefa run about akese mo Fidelity Bank dachi and wo bo adwuma or professional and qualified barbers wo ma ye adwuma na chenti experience no ewo ho wo your banana kono na supplement card na pese ye you a wo be you ama ho ayefa guys no so 3 steps self currency road rich any California card ni nyina no ombe yu ama ho ayefe afi wose piercing any dye color bia wo penso no wodi wani etro no ma ni nyina no ebenya bi ama ho enso atimi ayefe yie pa wose mpanfo no mumfie ekwani mo bro 70 years no wo mo aba no ma eye free ena nkoda no nso a wo mo nyamro afi ba kono so ma wo fodi wo mo ko no ma original anti so obeyi wo muti e de acho mo free nti munyina mumfumani enche original anti asoye wose run door to door services enti mu a mu wo fie mu adwuma mu amo peso obeyi muti no wose mumfumani enso anasa mumfra no 0546843282 0546843282 eno number ya ni original anti 18 comma hour so Susie's special and one more and jollof joint enso aboye pa na Susie sem utiemi anopai na se ebia open jollof a ede na se ebia open one more a eda ni nyina no Susie so therefore ni eche na so ye wose ebia wonso no wanya ye engagement outdooring na se birthday party uye program bi na obehia enuane ewase Susie se ene nu ninsa waso obeye enuane dodo bi a wo pe no enso ama awa 0594145391 0594145391 or Continental Road na ufi bedroom hardware air Continental traffic light nasia one Sugar's clothing ene edi enhwani mu enti ye nyina yenkɔ na afi yenkɔ di aduane pa ema ye ni enso entimi enje ye kanisa no ni ade matie forsam Maya Chemist Limited enso se ebia wa hospital na yatro adro amount na ope pharmaceutical shopper e was okoto nuo ni efra Maya Chemist Limited say ene no eni sa waso na sefo ni eche na so ye o brekum bia station kwan so akọ Holy Family Hospital no before so bedru free mama teresa so dan anim no on sa right omo o free Holy Family Hospital so na eba utra free mama teresa so dan na on sa left omo on ma omo ebo adwuma Maya Chemist Limited in point force ope eba product na buso ema no niam mo di siesie mu ho no ni nyina bi ho ena BBL ene frotomy enuro nso no wakwakofa bi aba begu na so ya ena no pay de tie ane sam enye ise kura no ya dem papa rich obey careful na mamemfa nto atie fadim se CBG bank ba ko nso mo nso bua ama yesi kasam akoyi enti so obrekum bro anasa Ghana fa na bibia na wutiemi a bank ba ko so do ntuma ekoba mo dia no no CBG se so mo di mobile app ba wo ko Google Play Store na App Store betimi download na transactions between wo and friends no CBG no ay simple na fe asan ay secure na ay smart e de ama wo musi sese no mo boa ay expand businesses and businessmen and women no wo mo e de ebi mu ebetu kwan akọ China na fe wo mo ne China fo no so akọ nsawaso na fe eno so atimi guide ama wo mo so businesses no emu atimi abianti CBG de ay bank bi o mo aba so mba boa ama Ghana fo ye komu adwe enti se wo penchiremu a e wo so SC Media for 0302216000 eno number yani CBG point for 18 comma hour so afi ya di asidani bi enso ma kwaku smoke and afens no momo first in point for na momo first any kwaku smoke akabom enti on the 5th of September revival concert no ebeko so Brokum Miss Park the unconfirmed reporter yen setimi aka any say Brokum Miss Park and ebeko so on the 5th of September nemum on the 4th no Miss Park uko no ma de tie anisem ye de adwatonfo bebre na ebeba on beton niema ebe cashless business and ebe ne that day no on the 4th of September de nya ne se ubenya momo na umomo no mane enye chese momo app no u download eto phone so ukwa enia obi ti se nuane afi fashion beauty product footwear phones and accessories and niema bebre na and ebeton awo hodoma cashless business and ebe ne that day no ni nyina anise umfa sika ento ade na mum sika na beto ade no ebe ya chese momo enti download umomo app no na ntimi enguide no on the 4th no nsuru nkodi dwa ade chi on the 5th na revival concert ebeko so ye nyina nim said the biggest artist of the moment no kwaku smoke nso de brokuma de ye ntimi enka ya bakosem enyini emfirim ono nso ntimi nka na bakosem enyi brokum fo emfirim nti oba no oba be gigi ani na afi wa bie brokum ama brokum so aye dedede enti on the 5th no ye nyina ebe hyiamu ewo chese Miss Park na fi yakwa kwaji ani na artist bebre na na kwaku ade omo eba brokum ene ne mpetem de tie ene sam o chese wo de munyina momoden sam baba na friends no ye nyina eba kabo na the biggest revival concert no enso atimi akoso na ni nyina ene sam so betimi anya kwan awura mu ewo honom na onso no wetimi akwaku smoke na revival concert na wo de animanimu ya iwe ye njo kapre download umomo app no na fa to phone so nto do honoma o de kire na fempemfo enso ama kwan na nso no wetimi awura mu kwakuso wode aseda ma Guinness Ghana Eco Bank MTN Business and Ayo Insurance wamo ana ebo na fe revival concert no etimi akoso on the 5th of September and the 5th of September there say ya memini da we na wotwe na chese nyeze krabrokum be de papa na Kofi ye konkro farmers so na before say be konkro farmers no munyina momra YouTube no so Akwaaba 98.1 and our friends no ramu e Facebook Akwaaba 98.1 on TikTok so no Akwaaba 98.1 Hussein Dams on TikTok wanyina no ubenya show no atwa maniema atimi atuto ye yenche samana say emfi UEFA Champions League playoff the final stage and no second leg games no etimi ekoso ama Saba FK wamo etna fi ehye Apple Bell Shiva eka enuma Happy Beer Shiva for no wamo eti emumienu enti 6-4 aggregate no a qualify bobo kwa no Saba FK na say Saba FK or Saba Baku no in the history of their football no a qualify for the 2026-2027 UEFA Champions League group stages na we ana ye emra edikanya wamo so ekwakobo Champions League football group stages mu yet team no 2017 nya enti ababe ye the youngest club ever to participate in this competition and so aye UEFA Champions League no tutumu se ano edenye pa Bodo Glimt enso ete neck ebomo ekamiensa neck team no womo entimi ante ana lask enso ete na fie asha Celtic eka enuma Celtic ete emu baako enti de ete ani se lask bobo kono womo ayi Celtic afrima Celtic team no nyade ase yebehu womo our Champions League group stages no nemum ene games abakoso 7 p.m. 3 or 4 games and Airtofem AEK Athens womo ane Levski Sofia and Akwaaba afe Olympic Club de Lyon womo enso ane Fenerbahce and Airbo NK Silje womo ane Slovan Bratislava enso ebeshia na fe Viking team no womo ane Dinamo Zagreb akwakweshia we games ekoso ene in the UEFA Champions League playoff final game num na yeka no ne de atiefo eko England uramu our England English Football League Cup or Carabao Cup no enu ade ate ani se games akwaso enen so bi betofem Cardiff City etna fie enu ema Norwich City ekwaso mo ekam ye nu a wo mo Cardiff City for no ate emu baako FC Town enso enya 3 goals ema Leicester City wo mo ate emu baako Stoke City any Hull City game no ekwaye 1-1 na on penalties and a Hull City and when 5-4 mo so progress ekwomanim Birmingham City etna fie enu ema Brentford City ekwasom eka ensia wamo Birmingham City for now enso etimi eti emu baako Nottingham Forest ejiadim kwase Leeds United ebo mu 2 goals wamo Nottingham Forest team na wamo so entimi ante ene 6:45 Bradford United wamo ene Burnley ebebo na fenso no Newcastle Newcastle United team na womo enso any West Ham United West Bromwich Albion Akwaaba and Sana Tottenham Spurs womo any Charlton Athletic Akwaaba all these 3 games no cost 6:45 7 p.m. no Preston North End womo any Everton ebebo match bia no ebedi and Sana adechi ochina eno enso chase Thursday no Chelsea 6:30 womo any Luton Town ena ebeshia na Kofi ka Chelsea nsensem no mamemfa to a for them say apprentice Lian Delap Kwakwa America area Nottingham Forest team for an affair around 45 million pounds according to Fabrizio Romano was it Chelsea any Nottingham Forest area and a Nottingham Forest and so any akodano so area boy free Chelsea join Nottingham Forest Bobo Knabekaya last summer and a Chelsea top boy from Ipswich Town and so etimi FA boy with amount of 30 million pounds and they Chelsea for a business and you 15 million pounds Brenton 47 games or boy was just 3 goals it provided 5 assists yes Chelsea for no woman in business papa so what obi and answer what to be 30 million pounds na a year later we're saying 15 million pounds account I'm gonna crack 45 million pounds a kabi Chelsea team woman a great business but he said you met me a catch say Brenton Enzo Fernandez entimi emo Chelsea bo bio ni nyina ane say wa agree terms with Manchester City. Chelsea fanso and Manchester City ya reach agreement adiamete and it's 120 million pounds ni de Man City Kofi Tagor mo no wombetua abro because Chelsea team no demanded between 130 ekokosi 140 million pounds. Womo Chelsea boy no e was oye British record transfer Chelsea player ya this carton aboden enso e Chelsea Britain for abakosi mo no womo apese e Brantefni Enzo Fernandez enti Chelsea demanded between 130 to 140 million pounds the app and is a boy ne de Chelsea for na je atomo so mbema na kwa ene the app and is a nyankoponya atoma ene Brant ne ebetimi afinalize bibia with Manchester City na fe wakwa medicals no e de amom ne ready musa Manchester City e de bid ebeba ene anaso china na ma Chelsea for amakwan ama Brantefni no Enzo Fernandez akonti we Chelsea supporter for two team sa Brantefni Enzo Fernandez no enya de so besia kan ama Chelsea probo koni bio na okwa Alex Scott a player ama AFC Bournemouth yes onu mum na Chelsea for akwa no de mate and say Chelsea team no are ready say wo mo ebe bede na mum AFC Bournemouth team no Chelsea say we club na ope Alex Scott odi sika less than 80 million pounds eba enya de say betimi atoboy no ento moji 80 million pounds plus add-ons na Chelsea Brent no ni sika betimi akeka akwa kodu 85 million pounds or 90 million pounds and opay yadi nyina mamu Akwaaba ni say Brantefni Alex Scott ni say Chelsea for enya na dia mete and say Chelsea ebe uramu Roma na France midfielder ni din and Manu Kone womo akwakofa boy no na womo Chelsea nyama no Kone nko and ma target ni Eduardo Camavinga and so a player ema French national team no we see akan ema Real Madrid and opay dia mete and say Brantefni Enzo Kodia and your players on person mu baako ebeye Enzo adwuma no Eduardo Camavinga eka ubi enti Alex Scott Brantefni Manu Kone and friends no Brantefni Eduardo Camavinga three players yes Xabi Alonso and Chelsea wom scouting team no target wom na Eduardo Camavinga no enye Chelsea nko na di na chi Manchester United team no wom nso Chelsea munya boy na omopa ena no pay dia mate eno se wom nso no push ye pa but upon all that no enu Brantefni Carlos Balaba Manchester United team no confirming a signing no last week and you catch them say United for we be bia dia ka official announcement and pay dia app and say enra and Manchester United team no the announcement of Carlos Balaba with a fee of 70 million pounds the 22-year Cameroon midfielder no signing 5 years contract at the Manchester United team no na Manchester United 65 million pounds na add-ons no akwa 5 million pounds Bobo Kofi Brighton at the selling clause and so ashema dia mate anisem Branton utimu say anu ebe dinye pa we injured in the middle of September next month and Manchester United supporters no ebe uni say wo si akan na Balaba sign contract ni area no wedding come on or say I can't wait to work with Michael Carrick. His experience and knowledge of the game makes him perfect coach to help me to reach the highest level. The ambition of everyone at this club is extremely clear. The future is hugely exciting and I am determined to play my part in delivering the success that we are capable of together. And no I am sama Brantefni Carlos Balaba what they to was say and who ase atasi akano ase no ho yiram no nyina ani say wadwane club anakoma edemu wadwane club anakoma edi akire wadwane club anakoma edomo na wasenya coach ne experience no ebeboa amono Carlos Balaba no enso atimi anyini e football mu enti a perfect club esan a perfect coach and one no ekwa ye adwuma was an ambition enso a ambition ekwa Manchester United bobo kono sempo no beje trophies into no wadi teme so oba sempo no ba boa Manchester United bobo kono no mo nso atimi achieve one goal we no mbisa no say na class be na edi na chia wono Carlos Balaba no echusu Manchester United or say it is the biggest club in the world. When I was a kid my dad said you are going to play for the biggest club and then he mentioned Manchester United was say the entire choose Manchester United bobo kono and it's a Manchester United we are say who can't team asua a Manchester United team no and wakai so wa yakoda no so no ne papa e ka cha ne say dachi bia no obabama the biggest club e was so and edinya wo bo e kira no a Manchester United bobo bobo kunintini dream no watimi achieve.
Did you choose Manchester United? It's always the question that everyone wants answered.
I chose Manchester United because it's the biggest club in the world. When I was a kid, my dad said, I'm going to play for biggest club, and then he mentioned Manchester.
Eno eye abrantani tin ene Carlos Baleba ene ede sansamen eto dwabe kaya nano mere to manim se Jesse number 20 ana abranta fane Carlos Baleba wono eba be hye e Manchester United aso ye ampa enu mpanfo akonfirm sa Jesse number 20 no na Bruno Fernandes enso akansam ede afa abrantani tin ene Baleba ho wose wo ye energetic player and wo ye strong physically and abrantani betimi apushi Manchester United team no on the pitch to drive the ball. Where a young and exciting player will bet me up Manchester United Bobo Kono going forward in many years. I know I am Sama Abrantani and Bruno Fernandes Manchester United captain. What they to just say Michael Carrick midfielder so new ebe chuma our Manchester United this season Yuri Tielemans Samson Andre Santos Kobe Manu Bruno Fernandes Mason Mount Manuel Ugarte and Abrante from Carlos Baleba and so Ababaka na yemfo na yewura ewo PFA awards in a course no Premier League no the the PFA player of the year ewo Emmanuel Femino ekoma Bayiwa ni din ene Bani share and I say where you saw Bayiwa ni din ene Bani saw wano a player Emma Bobo no Manchester City. Now this is the time na ye announcement edin award no and so amano.
In a season when goals were hard to come by, one player simply refused to be stopped. There's just something about Manchester City and strikers who take no prisoners. The winner just had to be Bunny Shaw.
Enti Bunny Shaw ana chasa ono enso etimi enya women's player of the year na say women's player of the year na chasa players no ana kotwa ba afei Olivia Smith Arsenal wamunso emma no player wanunso anwini PFA's women's player of the year award. This is the second consecutive time abai wanunso agi esini nine so what they to draw after so agi award ne say ni dream ene say emma ne Ballon d'Or no one day wanunso ebetimi aje na urama the Premier League's young player of the year no enso ekoma Brantefni Nico O'Reilly of Manchester City na Kofi Nico O'Reilly in 2025-2026 season on the tier Premier League young player of the season waji Carabao Cup waji FA Cup Etihad player of the season academic graduate of the year sounds na urama Alan Hadka trophy wonyaye and England senior debut wonyane within this year and I said this season and 5 Premier League goals 3 assists after when 2 goals in the Carabao Cup at the age of 21 no one and PFA's player young player of the year and ano player dinina and so mamu awa frikesi so na uramu awa PFA's player of the year no so ekoma Brantani din and Bruno Fernandes into Bruno Fernandes 2025-2026 PFA player of the year award no wano ena aje.
There is so little to choose between them all, but one had the finest season of his career and set a new assist record. He's an okay guy too. As a former Man United midfielder myself, I'm delighted to say that the winner is Bruno Fernandes.
Yes, ente Bruno Fernandes and a JPFA player of the year award no na Kofi Bruno Fernandes din komano wakansen bebre but this is the 16th year and no enso etimi attacking Manchester United to get the player no enso enwini PFA player of the year ni nyina and it's since 2010 no and ya dey say United player be atimi agibi the last time United player agibi no was when Rooney in 2010 after 16 years no Bruno Fernandes enso anya sa award no Brant no ekansem wose na ni age say players no ato aba no enso ede amanu nti na ni age pa enye easy say omo a oni omo e compete omo wo face omo along the line no omo asia be ko to aba na fe omo use wo na oyade
very proud moment. Obviously I'm very thankful for all of those that voted for me. Was a special season individual for me. Obviously I'm very proud that all the ones that have decided to vote for me was something that I'm very, very grateful.
You did something extraordinary. You surpassed the record for assists set by Thierry Henry, Kevin De Bruyne, What was going through your mind as you got closer and closer?
No, I think I haven't thought much about it until you guys starting commenting so much. Obviously then when you start getting closer, you start thinking about it and everything. But I think it got more into my strikers than into myself, because they were so eager to score the goal and to give me that assist that sometimes they even forgot about their own game. But I'm very happy because obviously assisting means that someone is getting goals, and mostly if I'm assisting, Man United is getting goals.
Eno aye Abrantani de ane Bruno Fernandes ne sama wade eto dwantina assist record awonya ye no waso GDS player bi enso ebetimi break here. Eno aye Ryan Sheki na urama Bruno Fernandes nso no season under review na achievement no in 2025-2026 no Premier League player of the season, Premier League player Premier League playmaker of the season, Football Writers Footballer of the Year. After new Premier League assist record, 9 goals, 21 assists. And a Brantino, Enya, yeah, wet me up, ama United team, Champions League after a long break. Now, Ochakia, a fit 2015-2016, Ebabesi, 2025-2026, no, say, and a Premier League player, and I say PFA winners, no, say, and it, Riyad Mahrez, AJ, at the time, I know Leicester City in 2016, 2017, Chelsea Abrante N'Golo Kante 2018, and so Mohamed Salah 2019, Virgil van Dijk, Man City Kevin De Bruyne 2020, and after 2021 Kevin De Bruyne 2022, Mohamed Salah 2023, Erling Haaland 2024, Phil Foden, and 2025 Mohamed Salah 2026, Bruno Fernandes, and Timi Aje Award na ya dinin and so mamu our fidikesi so na the PFA player Premier League team of the year no so no say and Kofi Etie, David Raya, goalkeeper, Gebal Magalhaes, Nico O'Reilly, William Saliba, Julian Timber, Bruno Fernandes, Declan Rice, Ryan Sheki, Erling Haaland, Antoine Semenyo, and our friends no Igor Thiago, and so Chasem. Emrante Erubakwa, you are more as Premier League team of the season or team of the year. But Kofi, wait there, you best Brekuma post for say Omunya fast now for Monko Continental traffic light nasi because you say accident onuma and was MTT the phone and so Euramu Honafe, Wamu Eko to Toniamanti, Yabasra Mumu Yuso, Brekum Drabo Jam Dede Gene Road no, Munya careful because Continental traffic light national, the tea and accident see Brekum Kwana traffic light I say yetiminya accident Nina and say the mamu fono dodo na enim traffic ni yusu na omu nso omu nim yusu no dodo na abu omani agu rules no so a e wo se aposi fono enso emomani ekon yie pa because brekum nko na traffic ni nso ya obitimi time obeti pom na chance wo de konti ye besere mpanfo ye se accident asi wonom no anu edinye pa bari Kofi de atene se William Saliba make se woka PFA team of the season or the year award no hono de ate ane se Abrantana this is the 4th consecutive timer wono nso yetimi aboni din in the PFA team of the year num na Kofi yaso no nko ana urama Premier League abakosem no wetimi anyane on 4 consecutive timer ene dodo na abo William Saliba abaso but Kole Toure enso a former player Emma the Ivorian national team and Arsenal was it Declan Rice adwuma oye last year na last season no na so ani year pa antu wobo na baso
feel like of course Arsenal by winning did help themselves a lot on this, and Declan Rice was really good player. I think he worked really hard for the team, scored really crucial goals. Yeah, and that's it really.
And so dear etimi ekoso anase Kolo Toure wode etu dwana Declan Rice say mentality what Arsenal players need to and say ombeje Premier League no back to back wo mo ayo madwen say wo mo wura na fe this season no wo ma say Premier League no
same as what we done last year. You know, play with the same intensity, same desire. This year's all about mentality for me. Do you know, you want to go back to back. Do you want to become a great team? You know, not just win it once. You want to go and do it again when all the pressure's on. So, yeah, bring it on.
Ano aya Brantani day and Declan Rice and the San Samne to Al Ali team no answer way Al Hilal of Saudi Arabia wamu Senegalese boy and day and Ismail Assar wamu enya Brantano mope and Liverpool fans no they made and is Brighton and so catch wamu say Brante fan Yankuba Minte aje 93.5 million euros and so benya boy no matimi enya Liverpool for at the bid makumaku mienu eko na the last one wɔde kɔ na ɛyɛ 70.1 million euros yɛse ano no wɔn reject no until sign Brighton for better so ɔbɛfam no ɛnya deɛ so wɔde third bid ɛbɛkɔ Adama Traore A2 ɛde akɔ Spain ɛnɛ na fo akɔ sign de ama newly promoted side to the La Liga ɛno ɛyɛ Deportivo La Coruña Nico Gonzalez nso akɔ Newcastle first wire wire medicals £50 million ɛna mutua ɛde ama Manchester City team no ɛna Alan so ɛba England ɛnɛ na fo waba bɛyɛ medicals ɛde ama Bobo Kwano ɛyɛ Man City ɛyɛ 37.5 million euros plus 2.5 million euros ɛno ɛnso ɛyɛ bonus so bɛsane 5 years contract ɛna Aston Villa team no ɛnso ɛde bid ɛwura for Chelsea Nicholas Jackson ɛyɛ £70 million onim sɛ wura mu ɛwɔ Hilala deɛ mete ɛne sɛ ɛnɛ abrante fene Gabriel Martinelli ɛne Ole Watkins ɛyɛ players wɔn agent mo ɛnso ɛkɔ akɔhyia wɔn Al Hilal for no na for ma finalize PPNT Gabriel Martinelli ɛnso ɛkɔ Saudi Arabia Atletico Madrid for say wɔn ɛpɛ Ghanaian boy Mohamed Kudus ɔno ɛyɛ adwuma ɛma Tottenham Spurs Bobo Kunitiano ɛnso ɛyɛ reporter ɛba ɛnoa Spanish La Liga no Valencia ɛtena fie ɛma Real Betis ɛpo mo ɛka baako a wɔn Valencia team no mantimiante Pablo Garcia enya assist from Ferran Garcia ɛma ɔno Pablo Garcia no enya goal on the 83rd minute Valencia for ya wɔn mantimiante ɛnɛ 7 p.m. ɛwɔ Santiago Bernabeu no Moreno ɛbɔ the first game against Real Sociedad Real Madrid against Real Sociedad at Santiago Bernabeu Matthew Busquets ɛna ɛkɔ akɔgyina mfimfini Asenta Rafi the last 10 games Madrid ɛne Real Sociedad abɔ 7 wins for Madrid 2 draws ɛna 1 lose 18 goals ɛna Madrid ahyɛ 9 goals conceded ɛna the last match Madrid ɛne Chelsea Sociedad ɛbɔ ɛwɔ Bernabeu no Madrid ɛwɛne 4-1 etia Bobo Kwano ɛyɛ Real Sociedad na 4-1 no kura pono gu a Sociedad for hyɛ ne penalty through Abrantani din ɛne Mikel Oyarzabal that day Gonzalo Garcia ɛhyɛ goal Bruno Abrantani din ɛne Vinicius Junior ɛbɔ 2 penalties ɛna Federico Valverde ɛnso ɛde bi ɛka ho na Kylian Mbappe nso ne record against Sociedad as Madrid player no wabɔ 4 matches 4 goals 1 assist ano ɛdinye pa ɛnɛ before say game ne bɛkɔ so no Madrid ɛne Sociedad mpanyinfoɔ ɛbɛ pay tribute to Mikel Oyarzabal ɛne Marc Cucurella ansana game no yɛbɛ pass ya pass ne nyina ɛne so mo yɛ 2 players wɔn ka Spanish national team no ho ɛna kyɛ so mo timi ɛkɔ J 2026 World Cup no na Marc Cucurella ɛnɛ yɛso ɔbɛ start game no into Real Madrid starting lineup na ɛyɛ Thibaut Courtois in goal post Trent Alexander-Arnold Marc Cucurella Ibrahima Konate Alfred Dinhausen ɛnso ɛbɛgyina mu wɔn Bernardo Silva Federico Valverde Ada Goulet Jude Bellingham Vinicius Junior ɛne Kylian Mbappe ɛyɛ mmerante eruba ko a yɛ expect so ɔbɛ start game no ama Real Madrid Ada Goulet ɛnso ɛkyɛ sɛ Ronaldo Zidane Guti and Ozil ɛyɛ legendary players wɔyɛ akoda no no ɔhwɛ mo so esua nneɛma nto mo yɛ the idols wɔn nso ɛhwɛ nneɛma afiri wɔn ho ɛno a Yan Diamante ni presentation ɛkɔ so ɔse first of all I want to say I am proud to be here it is a source of pride and honor we have the best players and the best manager in the world I am happy to share the dressing room with the team and everything has gone on well so far ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm a Yan Diamante wɔde to dwa ɔkyena Celta Vigo ɛne Osasuna ɛbɛbɔ na afei 7 p.m. no ɛwɔ the new Spotify company Barcelona ɛne Bilbao akɔ akɔhyia Xavi Espat ɛnya permanent promotion to the Barcelona first team no jersey number 12 ɛna ɔmo de ama no Dominic Livakovic ɔmo yɛ ne din ɛne Croatia goalkeeper no ɔba bɛ sign 4 years contract ɛde ama Barca ɛnɛ medicals no ɔbɛyɛ nɛnɛ Jules Koundé nso no Kofi yɛse sɛ offers ɛba na yɛ lucrative Barca fo no ɛbɛsɔ mu nemum Hansi Flick se ɛyɛ Julian Alvarez anaasɛ no striker in this summer ne nyina ɛne sɛ Barca fo no ɛntimi antɔ Alvarez this summer yɛse January no wɔn bɛ 20 Hansi Flick aka kyɛ Deco ɛne João Laporta sɛ so manya Brantef na Alvarez mo nkɔtɔ striker bia Arsenal fo nso ɛnam tɛntɛn no a wɔn di nkɔmɔ ne yɛse of late Mikel Arteta ɛfa ne phone ɛfrɛ Alvarez wɔn pekin to try several times ne mo Atletico fo ne sɛ Alvarez ɛkɔ a anaasɛ sɛ ɔnkɔ mpa wɔn bɛ hia striker enti Jonathan David of Juventus wɔn kɔ akɔfa boy number ɛna Ethiopia fo nso no ɛyɛ ɔmo adwen sɛ AFCON 2028 no wɔn pɛ so ɔmo host 1962 68 76 wɔn ɛna host yɛ ɛna yɛse owura mu ɛwɔ Barcelona nso a abrante fan Alejandro Balde awo kontino ɛno kan wo bi ɛna ama boy ani din ɛne Lamine Yamal asɛ ne wura aho ɛwɔ Barca nti Barca fo ayɔ ɔmo adwen sɛ wɔn bɛ hyia boy no na afei woman no edim common afi woman a convince no unim say Netherlands national team no adwuma no eye papa ne de ene Javi dia na no a eno mo ye presentation no na o say ono no we person the team no ebo good football always no woman cry football no say I want my national team to always have the ball with a passion. We are here to compete, enjoy ourselves and win.
I remember when I was a kid watching Netherlands and you could watch a good football, and this is my way here. This is my target, to play good football. I don't care about if I'm the 3rd or I'm the 10th one. It's an honor to be here working for the Federation of
Kofi, young fancy because I see. But Kofi, no crane say open quality Jesse, any Jesse Anebo F1. Over 024 190 4547 024 190 4547. One more, Omadi Kiafra, woman Sanyan Comedy and Omunya Butre Yankoponya Doma Friday, and your money baby do not feel womansa at Timia Canadian and Tia keep woman numbers in the woman in our home to the Mumfre 024 190 4547. Kofi, no make a continental traffic light accident na si no
almost say plagia and a face so private car and SCT yes so say na light na so and ba ko pese on this speed train am bisu tiesim
ba Kofi no krepa ne say mini ho na me pese mekan sema ato obi so but I don't think say obi otwika ebe biti traffic
yes
de mo traffic light na
me hu bia no so BTB
okay omu ba kon but obvious and likely say ebe ye okada na because you go for no do ndanka
na can BTB swano say
omu ba kon but me so de
kwa me free one ebe ya na
just me ye na me ko just me ye na me ko ho no me
check him enti eno ayam so for Mr. Bona ana yi say what na gasa ma na nsem wode asi enti ye ko na na usina dance na ene sha no so say enti mo no ori ba na nefa we fa sha na betima ha won okay yo enti sana hon 7 channel so say enshada sports we was me kan che zebra this Jesus no is say watetete so okra 50 guarantees a obenya club house opportunity Jesus ahye serebia obetimi aboa abra is a major league na starting na ye hwe no say week 2 games no obetimi abaso no enshada sports was me kan che zebra Jesus no 50 guarantees ko obenya Jesus na wahye ana fe say football boot na pa was me kan che say okra 300 guarantees obenya bi ana fe gym boot na pa say football na pa say transit na pa okra 100 Ghana cedis obenye bi ana afi so say aye 3/4 na 60 Ghana cedis ko benye bi consular clubs and players ni dey training ni nyina hia bia obenye bi sana so behu e obrekum e wozongo wanwe ye ben central mosque ya frefre no afrem 0204 584200 ana 0542 427787 ofra ye be just ni abo ne mapa no oyi ni dey Jesus abehu tell ya yes enti sana honsam no ese etie ena anopi ya live YouTube ni Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube ya Akwaaba 98.1 course is show no live obenye bia hwe odo ha na osotimi abomode timi like na wa na waja comment say go ne nyina no ya bekenkan etimi edema na nwumri anasa na anopi rather abra isi abetena se ya de Akwaaba sports nwumri dem be who I want say ya pronounce the speed
there's another camera you have look at over here marketing TV
say bia boko pa yaba so yaba
security at rest na menya we
o da bi ne bon ho ban
sa ndu he na obi kura de card media na chia
yes ne mama
me tips say over copy that over somebody is approaching near the checkpoint over
we apostle ko Joseph
obi do it some catch us on a series first na mosre or the Alexa check him can e ba na check can say me ba machi ene e ba you can e kwa ene mo ma ba
ene do TV no
TV a obo nsem a light no ka say duma na do so na so Alexa 50 million so the bebo if Alexa switch on the light na so Alexa camera funti ene de obi e de kan tanga de katwi egubia o say o de get ba na eja Kofi oyire ni ho a oyire ba enno wa de obi ba no, or the Biba, or the sad when yes, I don't never trust issues. But after all, on the most serious note, can say Kroma. Yes, sports, no, because you go for a train. After 13 solid years, Jose Mourinho is back at the Santiago Bernabeu as a Madrid coach. And then, you name him say Real Madrid they boy against Real Sociedad. And this is after say Madrid they boy first game or the RCDE Stadium Coche Espanyol in a very difficult game when we need 2-1. Yes, Madrid won the first La Liga game. But to the Madrid fans, particularly or more or more stadium one casano because the game way and the feeling as a home game and I say almost first game at the moment because having the real feel of the club and of course seeing you say Mourinho in a dugout for Real Sociedad there Madrid were very good record against them last season almost sure both home and away 2-1 back on and at the Bernabeu stadium maybe a net game in the Costono Real Madrid show 4-1 wow and it's a side Madrid 8 team or last season but we shouldn't forget that last season this Sociedad team energy the Copa del Rey until Ubakaya Atletico Madrid Barcelona was semi-finals Omoni Atletico the Copa finals of course 2-2 and the penalties Alvarez therefore Okobo say no Oni solo and omuyi Atletico Madrid nei omode je inti coming into this game you should know say against Sociedad na side ba kwa Kofi ototo nyoma se dia you find yourself wanting yes having a season na chance here and every team will want to keep what we call positive results omo first game the betis omo 1-0 anko ya amfa mo that tells you say coming into this game omo the extra effort ni ade na be try say Kofi omo the be run this very game now omo coach the American Pellegrino Matarazzo in fact Italian form you know no by on America but Kofi you should see him more of a German tactician because even though the background the profile is quite interesting if or Italian ni parents by on America by birth he's an American yes but then he's a coach since was started even the playing career about 5 teams from 2001 to 2010
5 teams
Germany ni nyina and sana obe coach starting from 2011 to 2025 Oba Sociedad then so coaching Nuremberg Stuttgart ne Hoffenheim ni nyina so Germany so see him as a German tactician in a sense Kofi adwuma na oye ni nyina no oye wo Germany now when you look at the coach that we are talking about in Pellegrino Matarazzo you can see say that is the reason why he opens up a lot and play and I was looking at this very game and I'm share Madrid the ball no ball the first game no and I'm dey be compare this say so share the performance that Madrid done in the game against Espanyol no it wasn't all that easy but there were a lot of things that happened that if Sanyo Mano Madrid to be better on that because he himself in Mourinho aba and the normal no it will only get better with time so based on that no say no man be kosa there then and no more expect improvement particularly starting from the attack because last game against Espanyol one of the major problems that affected Madrid Kofi na bako Mbappe Vinicius problem. Oh, okay. Because Omumienu Mbappe as a center forward, no occupy the 2 center halves, 4 and 5 from making sure that all the time there will be constant pressure. Oh, said no Gonzalo Garcia, Ejina Maxen Lekwa Moso boxing anymore. Yes, and this ball ni be about you pounce it and then wash you go again. So share. Carlos Espiba Munua, baby, I know on them in and around, no, exactly that place. Okay. But Mbappe, no move, no a free one, about deep, and a free defender. So if Mbappe is going to stay disciplined, he will get the. It is a side he knows very well. Now Boneka was show him 4 times. In fact, all PSG crown champions will show him 10 net. About Real Madrid, the same thing, or show him pass. So he's a side on him how to play against them. Unfortunately for Vinicius as well. Who said? Makase upe 2 players are married expect so mbenyo omude pa. Maka Mbappe no, Vinicius next. In the first game against RCD Espanyol, Vinicius anyade yen kan okre wa momodene.
Okay.
And it was because of football no. Yes, there were times I no more foul na ni ade de. But so football no. Kofi de na opeso ode ball na ye ni ade nyina. It was not working.
Oh, okay.
But he is going to face Real Sociedad. Now, interestingly, I remember who said Real Sociedad, and I say, if there is any game Vini be expectation, better, it is supposed to be this game. Makacho said for the Madrid system, the tactics and the way they play, no. Omo decided say the Fede Valverde, Abrante, and the Bernardo Silva, Bejina, and Finfini. Of course, looking at the starting lineup, no, according to the report coming from Spain, they say changes Bibe Bampua, just one. Kukereya and the Baba started ahead of Alvaro Carreras. Okay. Yes, foot mob and Omu Yusu Trent ahead of Dumfries. But looking at the role given to Dumfries in the first game, I expect him to start. So it means that it's going to be Courtois, of course, Konate Dinhuisen. Kofi Dinhuisen last season against Real Sociedad, okay, because home and away, Omu call Sociedad Real Stadium no, or the red card. Omu Babanabao or the or a penalty. And if you are looking for a gamer, a bit me there is a house and this season and you mabeko year Kofi this very game, but it's a side that was suffer so much last season against them. Okay. And then so house into me a very good game. Next a chance and on a Konate partnership, no, and of course Madrid for expected to see Konate better, even now by a better performance. Said by your moons and the guy has really come to stay. And of course Fede Valverde, Bernardo Silva, Ada Gula, Jubellingham. Ada Gula born no boy any day. Matiti Yandu Monday. But of course, in as much so Benjamin minutes, you know. And Chelsea so started Ada Gula because performance na Ada Gula de my, you know. Oh, nipa above all. So because starting match no free bench, but what about you? So I was say Ada Gula started game easily. Said the Beya Kofi, Bibia betimi aye fine. Eddie Amano. Now say almost set up say I can't win Mbappe, Makam Mbappe. Me who say against Sociedad. Now Vinicius ever boy against Aramburu. And I may can say if there is any game, Vini who's so close on any day, this very game. Last season, don't forget, 4-1, Vini scored 2, none penalties. Okay. It is because John Aramburu, Kofi, Vinicius Timini here is one of the easiest players at Vinicius Timini ball for more. And unlike the Sociedad ball, now Sociedad for the ball Espanyol for no, marking Vinicius, particularly Calatrava. And Abrante and the other Hilary. This time around, John Aramburu, Kofi, last season, Vinicius trained the both home and away. Previous season it was the same thing. Way, Ratiu, Pablo Mafio, Fubasina Vinicius face maybe you are Moika. Now the Ryanson, Akaho. Okay. Among Vinicius, no, Ryanson about Dortmund, Vinicius fan on share Champions final. These are fullbacks as a Vinicius Shio Moa Kofi, Otimi Yom Wojumapa, and Omwina, the worst of all, and John Aramburu. A regular starter, he's going to start. So looking at the Madrid system, my catcher will say, so almost started to build from the back. No more targeted, almost Bernardo Silva, any Fede Valverde, occupy, say the Espanyol for the they try to go long. And the debut and Vini stay wide. No isolated 1v1. Now no a ball long ball on Timmy Yahweh. Pass man, but John Aramburu ne there. Kofi Vinicius Timmy here. And you expect as a born do not Vinicius and Ebeko yam padia. So Timmy Yashin show some pa. This is a defender. Every defender no so kusiade. Yes. But Kofi so Bobo no face Vinicius what means no hope. Penalties there away any number so only speed. Vini turning and no penalty. What does it? It is one thing I'm expecting. Games where penalties stubborn power. I think they've recorded bare 4 penalties in the last 4 games. Okay. And it is likely say penalty bet be a cyber game with having said that, in as much say Sociedad for no Kofi Madrid advantage looking at last season home and away ni Bibiano. When so Yazabal has scored 4 goals in the last 4 meetings against Real Madrid. Samuel Yazabal. And he is one to what, of course, when you look at Pellegrino Matarazzo, Sociedad team Kofi goalkeeper Alex Ramiro is one of the options we spin, but he say Okwe Chiripa, John Aramburu right back, Omuba Abrante and Diego Gomez, Marin, Ago Zubedi as the back 4. Mekajo so coach even though the parents are Italian, yeah, no America, but see him more of a German tactician. And they say, Omun defend it, Omun city deep, and they open up. Either you score an answer or no show. but they always come and look for goals to say that ball in a sanity to a typical 4-2-3-1 Susic Herrera,
yes,
about Carlos Sola, no about Takifusa Kubo. Of course, will be playing against his former side. Or Musha Real Madrid, he's the one to fear. Takifusa Kubo. Now, I'm team no more who pano. I'm gonna deny him treno. Make Makamika Yazabal by next year, and then Takifusa Kubo. Of course, he's the worst of all. No, a nightmare. And when you look at their team like this, yes, when you're good there, Kofi, Nasasa look at no crano. Lucas Susic no. How do you say? Yeah. When you're good there, when you're good there, I'm better tormenting one kasa. And looking at the society side, it's going to be an open game. I expect to see a better version of Madrid born or born and and if that be the case, we expect Real Madrid to win. And maybe this one might not be that difficult to say. Espanyol, because we only are more offensive, so it will leave spaces, it will open. And I did back this time round, Mehu from Madrid, they said, bench in what she said last season. Oh, Madrid bench, no. Nano name we had, no. Trent came from the bench. Diomande came from the bench. Made the Hawk Radi. Kukera came from the bench. Kamavinga came from the bench. I covered one player. And the always changes Carlos SP. Changes to know Madrid the worst options now. One thing I think a bit me a winning game. So it's the one that I'm expecting say Madrid a bit me okay. Now, and Professional Footballers Association PFA awards no of course England there. Now you Bruno Fernandes. Kofi had a spectacular season. Yes, 9 goals. But the number one thing that he did, sir, 21 solid assists in the Premier League season. It's a record nobody has ever done that. Of course, we're breaking Terry, we're breaking Kevin De Bruyne more assist record. And he was asked about that, say, assisting all year, you know. Or James will be better me also, of course, or no one is so be better breaking it easily. And I'm going to say, now, Abana or not 2 years, or Thomas, or so Thomas Arsenal player. Interestingly, in as much as Bruno Fernandes believe he say Obibetiwa breaking record easy no. Declan Rice was asked about say he was part of the players Amuye nominated. Yeah. And no say or no believe he say Obi no deserve award and they say Bruno Fernandes. Even though Bruno also believes that Arsenal for G League into another Arsenal player. Declan Rice feels say Bruno na deserving winner of the men's player of the year. Yes. Okay. Now Declan Rice say Sa record no yet to na yehu na trasa to him a better thing so be better my break
21 assists
yes in a single season in the league
38 matches
and easy because it has never happened in the Premier League. Okay. And in as much as Bruno thinks say nyoma no ye na special. That's the reason why we sweep every award individually. Manchester United crowd Wajibi as the best player everything. In fact, we PFA player of the year if you are. To me, I think the record that why I could have title will be the one to pass our record assist no. Kofi, to be very frank, it will keep long. Of course, a man Khadija Shaw, Man City player Bunny or no NJ women's player of the year. And a men's young player Kwadema Nico O'Reilly. Of course, he was going to win it. And we are in category now. Or there's some exciting talents. Be it say Kobe Mainunum, or Max Dorman, Junior Eli Krupi, boy back when they say Liverpool boy, you know. Ngomoha and Ryan Sheki. So we show how now have performance O'Reilly done in the cup match, big games against Arsenal, and in the overall performance. Kofi o deserve so no so bet me win. E man there, e Kwadema Olivia Smith Arsenal player. Watching the back to back. Okay. And it tells you about also performance Kofi or done it. He merits award. And the man say Kenny Dalglish, of course, legendary player, legendary coach. And the man and about the dear de Karim Kani Kofi no year Premier League man so baby you coming to Premier League anymore. Karim Kani a former player for the English national team, women's national team no. And of course we Arsenal or team and the Chelsea as in the near some way boy very good tactician. In fact last season no year Ombo League ni nyina wi a enye Premier League rap as a Monday review no obejina no o kira o tactics ya Karim Kani she's serious ono and win women's ono so o man merit award ni bi e o ho no but then baby Ghana interest one of course ye nyina ye nim say na a team of the season no and Kofi we team of the season no a ne mu hye pa ne mu hye pa goalkeeper David Raya. Kofi and aside David Raya being the goalkeeper, Omo Julian Timber as Omo right fullback. Nico O'Reilly left because on the J best young player. Magalhaes Saliba Arsenal centre backs 4 and 5. No Omo board Declan Rice almost 6. Bruno Fernandes, Ryan Cherki. Imagine say was a midfield combo and a back 4 to the middle. Yes. And an attack. I got Thiago. Ellen Haaland had 27 goals. I got Thiago 22 goals. Semenyo 17 goals. And in fact, our Premier League team of the year, no, I know Shankasa. Me I sure say coach so there Ateta the beji na chire. So you look at the Premier League team of the year. Of course, players na kwa awards na say me ade ba kwa ya na ye me fe ne say players no omo off football duties, no more awards and no more holidays, the way they would dress, even no more casual as a player dress, personal reflect on say professional never. And then no more awards say so they are Kofi see through to say I know of course Bruno and the wife I would draft for Franto and Sanho and the question and then Sanho enti Semenyo so Kofi Okoye and player of the year no the obi abenya and as you can say team of the season no and no so je ne dia ne di guache Semenyo so ne Jordan B of course Semenyo ba na dia machine Kofi okuta machine Semenyo de ne ko ya Kofi enya semketo o machine no enya semketo nti it was good because Adeba kwa na me proud Semenyo was named in the overall best player of the season category no and he was potentially part of players na no betimi and winning best player. No? Yeah. And he had a good season. Obia, the coach, Luis Enrique. Na assembly nyina say. Who say season resume and the PSG played the UEFA Super Cup from the Aston Villa. And they won, of course. Dembele even scored and assisted. After that, no move ball the French Super Cup. Omone lost and lose Coupe de France, no. Coupe de France. Kofi Omo ball French Super Cup now. Omo lose against Lens. No. That game, no, they made the ball. I think about 20 something minutes to 30 minutes. And then the subsequent game, that was Nano League game against Stade Red. And also they made the ball 45 minutes. And he Omo you no. And a coach in say, Omo ko bisa coach no post match as say. What is wrong? I said Dembele no who say this is what the coach said. The coach say ade ba ko pe e no no person ka che ni players no na ewiase abrabo na ye bo no Kofi se wo do wani ebu de watimi achieve e wo wiase a untimi nya hwe nka ho bi enti de bia no e wo se wo ye wadwen se ba bia wadu abrabo mu bia wundu ba bia so that you can fight for more and you can achieve more. Enti so one stay hungry regardless. Na ko bi we wadwen say first no adwuma bia na wo ye ne bra bia na wo for that time 5 cedi kura ho eden na na bia utimi nya 10 cedi ne 20 cedi a one ra wo be ka wo ho because what do comfort zone you feel comfortable. Enti san komo na coach ni di ye no ana man go for feel say let's go back and say trim de bia ba Dembele side na because we see Dembele even we are achieving beyond the potentials na de ni so betimi age Ballon d'Or ni ade but over how the season here wa Barcelona na ofri ho e ba Paris Saint-Germain at the time nobody felt say betimi aye issue bi obetimi akoye bibi sonko wo ko ho kwaje Champions League wonye ne ba ko back to back wache Ballon d'Or on top of that French best player near the infant tonche. But Kofi Tagor, this season is among the favorites to win the Ballon d'Or. So share overall performance of Dembele. Any idea? It could be quite normal if Dembele feels say he's achieved it on Titrimu Debi Beba Nafa. Meaning what I say? Yes. But the coach feels that is not how he's building his team. Obekaya Makacho say Luis Enrique. Wakachile this boy say it is possible some beat me and Champions League.
Yes, 3 times.
He is trying to make sure tell the players say Nyoma no mo they are on a mission and they are not done yet. And Makajo say the project now building no. Onya wo say wadwene ye 22 because currently based on the question ko say who say Dembele is up to the level, up to the standard psychologically and mentally. Say the players now can get prepared no more ready for the season no. Dembele is not that ready. And it's they are on punishing no. Wa money break. Uncle who missed 7 days. A mobile match against Lille is a very big match, but on Tananchain. Would that affect PSG? Probably not. Probably yes. Probably not in a sense, and they were Ferran Torres aba. And Kofi, adia back na me suro pa in the Ferran signing. Because I already mentioned that when Ferran Torres deal, no, it will be a one-win situation. Because Basamu Jiska, already you guys want Ferran out. Remember? But PSG, Luis Enrique no befa Ferran no. Obetimi attending to be any player. Means what must say? Yeah. Don't forget last year when you 19 goals, my boss say so. You know what? And then the first match 2 goals no be share. Na the header no Kofi.
Na no din. And
Ferrano, Kofi boss him even though be biagu, but obe share and PSG environment, you know. So or sinky here with the players are. Or goals, or assists. And it's all turning Ferran Torres to be another player. Man, you be now or Ferran or Mika Gots. And he said the Mele corrected, but still it will not affect him that much. Meaning what must say. And the PSG league season, or when him says almost particular with bare 5 defeats, they will end up on my back abeding. How they do league? So I don't have problem for the coach, but rather the way he wants to build his team, mentality and everything. No, if he feels you are not given, and Dembele and Yamama, we were in the Barcelona days, no, you will the history with the attitude be off the field. Trimudeka Kra and Nigeria TV game and the coach if is on your ready uncle rested. Of course, remember the training plan there. A message to the other players says who stay 100% ready. And if there is a coach, Kofi, situation like this, even though there are a lot of tension about France, among officers, the coach here there. I say break biaba to biaba between only the melee. But the truth is, if there is a coach that can fix this, it is this same Luis Enrique. It is not the first time. I'm about Arsenal and Liverpool Premier Champions League maybe. Kofi or drop Dembele or see Dembele attitude ni training in the BBR or no be a show like as we are serious. Fast forward, Dembele is serious or the next Champions League or the Ballon d'Or.
Yes.
Mewa again none one beside Dembele say Dembele o press it do. And what the intensity now this game no or say so one press here Luis Enrique put you on the bench and the coach need demanding for high standards and if there is somebody that is supposed to understand this better Dembele himself.
Yes,
honestly I think Dembele will know say Kofi your teams here players be a powerful scene coach mewa
yeah
you heard me say say was fear players wait about power
yes
your team maybe I don't know what the obi anim Kofi your team maybe players be a powerful scene coach
yes
no
not you
mewa but to go PSG there is no player more powerful than the coach and Sikra Luis Campos na say Ekalafi omobema player krako na Luis Enrique.
Yes,
in fact this coach Ekalafi nyango be sign lifetime contract but down no abeka say we are retired
from coaching
and there is no way even say Dembele ni coach ni nya issue Dembele be win but then Dembele should rather know say coach awu amwaje Ballon d'Or coach awu revival career coach awu demand the heal from you am what me nya the best version of you than we've ever seen and what dream pace ball nankasa any achievement awaje. There is nobody out there the better for you than this coach. Into one has already come 7 days, you know. Ultimate come make sure say over reset ye. Now back fully active. No baby ye jumano. Now for Abu PH because the Paris Saint-Germain mission this season, you know. That's what GDS Champions League, you know. It's going to be interesting. So Champions League drawn there say 8 September say Champions League matches no say then. They are trying, but this is the situation with PSG. Kofi, money for Enya sign Baleba. Now, meaning say United next game no, definitely is not going to start. United were against Hull City. Now you become one same baby. In a game that Hull City for no, they ended up winning. It was set bad for United. In fact, 2 goals from set pieces. Bako corner. Bako free kick and headed towards him. And the general team performance of the team, including the captain Bruno Fernandes, was poor. Mekacha will say the midfield of Telemann and Andre Santos need too much of a risk. Say coach in the best start new players. Yes, or bad, but partnership, no, it takes time and I expect say yes Abrante ni dia de Carlos Baleba of course so can say the dream mover obi any because last season Man U called hono he wanted to leave but club power team ne say o monte ase enei when the dream move to Manchester United of course Cameroon near obo Manchester United a onem mbuemu nyina e kobo de you feel happy ana meboa
yes
but next game na United bebo it is against Ipswich Town stubborn and tricky side Ipswich meaning say if the coach is going to fix the midfield it is not going to be Carlos Baleba like starting and as but probably Kobe Menu there I saw starting na maybe on drop Andre Santos Menu Epra
Carlos
Kobe Menu there so or starting game no na obo Yuli elements
okay
because Menu buy you know it looks like Menu Bruno there's that synergy there's that connection
ewo
and the say Telemans ni we move with data will be easy and Menu no or that ultimate big game mu and he understands how I call ball from the center backs and all and some more progress so I think Carrick mistakes no you know I'm only saying this today because Kofi say Manchester United ball musu against Ipswich no mo sign Kolusua they cannot contain the noise Carrick may be good
yes
but remember Manchester United is a very huge political club that even you may be good there but the noise around you will not allow you to work
on former players you know
what you say it will not allow you to work me say
God never mo
what the car about reverse ama man for agina chire e coach uda Kofi wi ase nyina na eden ti na broni ye camera wo ka mu di ogina chire ni ntwi kada wose tene wonsa di ogina ha ne se brasa di agro udi kotwa na de kopema de Kofi ase no me real life experience o
God akwata
dem e bedru ba bi no o fixe ha na ha tu minutes what was here o fixe the noise no nkwa be ma coach na ye confused nti opo wompo
eso se
so atifie enti kolem
yeso di man
went man share e switch dia
ene we wasem
e ho ontimi contain noise no
obi afa back door baba show
what back door
yeah was it
on for playoff ene yesi obi no ma spy no mo coach change ya no mpin kwa win final
no
be sure Man U 2-0 second game there lose in your option in fact draw kra no
ni kwa so draw eso se
enti Kofi e won ye di besi but na code mienu wo ho
okay
when the matches o say Tottenham o bo Charlton Athletic Tottenham so what man chatting
Japan say omo League 1
Kofi want man chatting whether or championship
League 1 ono na say
man chatting pa ma ye na
wa wasem
dey na yen
game no do nti
for the love of the game nti betway
okay enti oni camera YouTube
of course coordinator YouTube
yes
2 calls
Kofi Akwaaba
e be at us ai what the tense ai 100 cedi go che say 10 million bonus no cram man we be the purchase o 200 aka say 9 million
dem na o tie you can say bonus no ba
bonus no cram ba everybody am Kofi BW 6B C3 45 A9 Betway code that's the first code
okay
BW 6B C3 45 A9 first code second code obi anchoro BW 6B C2 D8 9C BW 6B C2 D8 9C nti two coast ni nyina eni nti oba na so abepeke
yeah that's it and no aye Hussein adanse na otenenka se amanoni nsem no wode ne kyerem eso wie ya no se bet code no mienu ene se wode ama eno aye betway game no ho do nti wode kakra to kyerɛ be wie no na obotai kakra bia ye 10 us nti wode one chance ka se wode try be 100 cities camp na wodam udam we say America den kan dem nti benim ti say ne ga me say timi ko tin ra no I quit what? And the Lufthansa no cry you. Everyone say Rachel. No more did that. No as I quite like I can recommend it. And the assembly soup here. Na iya twaso na yemfa fi semnemra na yewia abedwafa besa sinkonya ne nkyeremu ne abomodia etimi de atwase ya live YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 ana pe ya be sinkonya dwumedie no ya de bra hyehye yenko ne messages yenkonya bi emfro na yeba da aka na yebetwaso ewo fiase na fi sem no etimi abana nkoma hodo ayise wo fiase no ese otimi atibi ena anope abra ye de Akwaaba Sports Arena no ye de etwaso dendene no enya asam kitoko medical card Chelsea no nduba ye be page mu e de free to medine si wie pe Akwaaba yikono ebetwaso e de ama na kwapem se dumie no bebo na ye de Akwaaba yiwasom kasebo no ebetwaso donko kabima mitim ne baba na omade kabima mi show no atwaso na no miansa ba kese mfo na ba what say good morning Kofi we from Abrantie I from no Mahmoud Okiyo message what aba what's watching the show live from Brekum Kutre number 1 what's Barcelona is the best team in the world what's greeting to my mom Amabedu the yam seller DJ McLely Alenge Rice and all Kutre number community we from Great Mugabe the messenger what the aba what's good morning Kofi Tagor and the task force crew was God bless you for your good work what's I am Gideon watch you live from Koforudia okay Gideon Edasi so here from Koforudia and we so good morning the second to none team okay this is official the Kejo previously the that the man was say you are doing a great job Yedasi pa was a greeting to Senadams and all the Madrid fund you Yedasi pass and appeal the message number we say it's a good morning black of you as a priest can you guys help me to create the best combined 11 from Madrid and FC Barcelona you better me ayama why and afis we so keep the fire burning was say friend to you okay to you that say so the message number was say Madrid are comfortably win this match you and I say Oyazaba is the dangerous but with what physicality of Konati he can handle him you yeah Konati so on the Van Dijk I do have no more to nature was say don't worry yourself the best team then was it the bet was sport you Ferguson yeah that's why yeah that's nyame nshira yeah this cartridge dem ko say on and no I say Buhari adwuma na adrio and no say say na waje cap wasin na ana self we na first half ya say utu na Ronaldo adwa yeah you also come back be as to me say Buhari run atade on say habre go wi atim back with agina for was key bet in there what's you live from Takwa what's keep the fire burning Yedasi we nana buadu na bibia bokode yanko na yemfa fi semnemra ya live YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 ba sisi oba Hussein better code me na ayise o de atujana oba na ba peke na oso de kakra tu echi be wie no na boto ay kakraka e de amakama na yanko enim na ye be start e de free gaka aso ene na gaka top 4 no e start our University of Ghana Sports Stadium no class ma kwa kunnan na ajepinia gaka top 4 no omode koshisha so dende ni anya sameketokra na no ye nana Mr. Samodro Nyako ono e gaka panyin ba kwa din komo na ibusa ne se so fa ne startiness sana nyoma musitie boy nkomo na my studio nyoma se eko na ba ko bo games na sumdwe kwa na be wie no na yankwate ha se folk de ne bi so mna na yise mode bottle for na minim na asefo no kire mo na no na Mr. Samodro Nyako e de nkire musi e de amaya bra ahobo amaye ene tournament no e jase
jeje na da ko matches na that's what Lagos Ball Stadium I two matches fear that we have 2 matches consider we have 2 matches near teams are only Mediama the Gold Stars Dreams and Sanatex rates near popular stand 20 cities and VIP 50 cities. Yeah, I should have about from somewhere to be which number be. The fun, the fun. And the clubs in Sabidu and Crown. You'll be rules no can change your watch as yet. As in sign, reference appointment committee appoint one. The share pre-match technical meeting, among the just some chair, security, medical. Come on, that will be appearance speaker crack. on this Nafaka, the Kakra hotel. You go be come.
Na rules no obetimi ya cha kakra serebia
rules no ye give rules no use variations kakra be mo say match na end in the draw the bubble penalties because penalties no the ball will be 1 point aka dia na 2-1 and so every match no there will be a winner
na penalty no be lose no onya point bi anka ho
1 point for the winner that's all na 2-1 score line here 1-1 you be 1 point aka one na wonya no wonya 2 nanya only board draw nanya 1 so na dey with the rules are here no only board draw 1-1 the bubble penalties na be win nanya 1 point aka dia
mo nyina ja to my sign
omuna sign thank God say last year no cast for the tears sign here chairman can say and new chairs some supporters in chairs this time around there will not be any controversies at all
say motime 100,000 Ghana cedis say your appearance fee dem for club see why you do
say you go from Chris Akra o ma tia nti what it is no me say go go from because say mo see amount skakra kan bobo
yeah
because the prove say omo members and top 4 is our flagship tournament they don't want us to fail they want us to succeed and more ones you know the part of their preparation in the off season and this tournament will help them to take part into the start of the league and no be room to fail also
anti ano so win ano benya no ano dia man kan ase o
the prize money is new no prize money
prize money can you be win cap no kan is obeje
cap kese man be
yo we ene nsema Mr. Samodro Nyako wano ede atudwa enanopi yede bi ema ewa Akwaaba radio 98.1 abra ese yede Akwaaba sports arena no yede etwa so enanopi ne de sewti no na otimi ati anti games no so far ene ese started in India hon seven no yemfa emawe na enochi wia stories na ka bomodian etimi eda hyehyem ede ama sha se na 3 pm no eno babia ne Gold Stars ene Mediama Sporting Club na ebo ana fi about 6 pm eno ay Samates na fi so omo ene Dreams FC ene de bepem se no ay 2 matches na etudwa and 3 pm no ay babia ne Gold Stars omo ene Mediama ana afi so 6 pm no Samates versus Dreams FC omo ade behyehyɛ so no ay gaka top 4 na dwumedi no started on 7 no yede ema na yenko pm awa mpem da kwa omaso ye sha so nano omo ene asek for ema na de pem se wie no omo timi di nkunim kan ba ko ma asek for man omo timi anti second game no nyame ya domada wachenam 6 pm ene etudwa omo ni ASGNN omo free Niger ene de pem se no a ye ne omo kasamafo ay friend the legend dance the Genoa edin komo everybody can fa so busan so far omo eko pm sign and hositie we ene ensema Jerry G wono ede mai
anda enra na yebo first match against Pacific Mimosa ladies no so now a very tough game you know I need to have the pedigree of such a big team caliber Mukura and I say the kind of records of Mukura or the African a very tough game at the match so we also determined and prepared ahead of it now upon them preparation in coaches you know it's me girls no mutimi a slaying victory 1-0 victory I know now the maximum points now here so it's me kind but so far so good maybe P and the hospitality the beer at the Nakwa the P very much okay maybe beer I'm very straight on it but so far so good nearby encounter problem beer everything is on point everything is cool but maybe I don't know times 2 of Ghana series experience and as I said experience in the middle part and also the southern part of Ghana very times 2 of how it is here so I think it's the community
okay na your boy first game awie ya win da ben ana say second game ne yebo
yeah be share ASGNN I'm free Niger on Thursday and I'm paya wada di anima na 27 at exactly 6 pm na I can say na share so the 4th August stadium I wo Wagadugu so they try to say 4 teams group no so we are playing 3 games and you know each stages you know because for me here the first 2 I'm qualify out of the stage to go to the semi-finals and you know you see I got 3 points we had the next game no we team I the maximum 3 points no so now they can automatically we are having about 90% qualification at there so here so they can win the match on Thursday at exactly 6 pm
okay na mukodu ono mahu Ghana yempene for ayana mrisi for no mato omonka say Ghana for abakromonti mo bia yise mo hia bia yeso mo time ebo amo
For that, I don't want to be a hypocrite. No, in share penny be so at my hotel how many maybe in common say young say CEO me have the classmates or no go school that long time ago ne been more show more to share mo ba ha mo welcome ye no mo edi and komo kakra na been come the Ghana no be it me the but say young official say be the Ghana embassy to Burkina Faso already shared. No, I've not seen anything of such.
Say Maya na mo do mo kweso bia ho ye pra bia ni campo.
Leading striker Kapina Zakaria, one of the top scorer of last season, a Women's Premier League. On also the Black Prince on the 50th minute, Onya an injury not in April. So quickly, now they had to rush her to the hospital. But you need it me by a few. See, I'm here. No one to me untraining with us. We don't want to rush her back into anything. But you know, kupona demono. You say A B. I say Akwanya Bamunas or China. Oh, with Titi as soon as we beat my training. But you know, for towards the 8 of the the subsequent games in our editing. So far, already the Kapina Zakaria may be a way injured. Or yes, Mama Kadi will be a who will be at Yaponigi and social living at a sort.
You, we any day free at Ampebrakwa or more as you say, Ebanopi, Yadibi, amount, na Shanas John entry. One no every dream safety and he see or be PMO our house. I know, and now more Ebusane coach, your friend Domo say, Abranti, and now on any Ayujuma, our dream safety or PMO our house or free team. No, there and there you see, dear how not their debris team, no, and John entry edge as a big bro at the moment. Fisa Wajina Park resort is all you coach as I player. I see what me boy, I'm a boys, you know, near my team because we come at the moment. Now, what free on a yard is a bit me a homo, but or more beer or meet me Abanabesana.
Well, it's a big group. We all know what perfectly for this and what this team was looking for. It was more or less like a coach or a leader on the pitch. He commanded respect. He really influenced the clear loop on the cuff. The pitch is a good group, but hey, come on, this is football and this is what dreams of sister. This club is always in transition, and as and when the opportunity comes, this club will never ever prove those on any other. We can only wish you all the.
The Gaka Top 4 is now just around the corner. What does the competition mean to you and the club?
Well, it means a lot for us. Just like that 7 or 8 rows of dress areas that we have table to make sure that we use it at the dress areas. We're using as high profile games to make sure that it is ready. We are playing against the likes of the Diamond League champions. We are playing against some of this. We are playing against the BNB Stars, and these are formidable sides. So we want to use the stuff all to prepare the team mentally, physically for the commencement of the Ghana Premier.
You, we and in summer head coach at my dream says you Renfred Damon or no, in summer what they are 2 Jan and Yene Nana Alexander Baby, one year president that might be United Bisano, Edin Como, and the Busane say the first match of Bobo Kromasi, Editia Comasa Sante Kotoko so far. Dabe and the see team, you say, Umtima PMO, Kroma. Now, boy, some year now I'm defeated, now somebody physical Tokono, Etimi Ebaso.
No worker said the team, no, yeah. You train me bibia e wo teach my honor team no be here ya so sanya meboa ya bo kotoko match no yi na ya ko swedra ansa ya go back to the baby na ya kwa sisi ye ho atwen the next match nti for so far the ye coach so echo course kakra na mencha de ono so timi awie successful oba be kan team no ho a team no wo teach my ya bibia koso kama ademare.
Okay, and the Dabane say, young animals delegation or Ebabipimo or Brekum, Nenyama Bia, I Samudi Gunakum, and Sanampo, season 8 Medu Hono, President Moba.
Missy, Richard and 2 giant Edikan Ebaho, Elimpanian for ABCI, Eddie Dean Comomo much there, Yania Sedia, SSCA, and Omo Share Park and also almost so Asadia, dia SSA or Moye. And so far, you good preparation, so say, I said the SSCA, no, it may a bibia. Namomia, dear, Edding, na a yamepa, some media Machupan Kakra, and Meba, dear, next week, and I'm a banana meba, the name in Penum Fonso, the Betuanamo, na just sign up a Bilcum Hobium, na Yaba finalize it, if send a bay on a Sunday, no. Jebeti media can see as a social will become.
You, no, I mean, say, oh, my update here, and fire the baby, Presby Park, no, I saw more, and I want someone, I was saying.
A park, no, so far, the baby Presby Park, no, so far, so good. A Jumano Guswa, a coso, and a last Sunday, a mechanic, no, say a grass, or not, and I stance, and Anna, a Juma, union, we pay, but you go so, see, no, Osha, yeah, Jumana, anymore, and in the next 2 weeks, be there. Your park, no, a bay ready. You are hoping to send a member. Your second home match, and you'll be to me up on the park. Until your son to and suffer before no say, or Mumra and Mamma and Spectre Park, no. no mu adwuma no ba bia yedu se na ba ye next match na ebetimi abo no ho enti nyame bo a ochena ombe fra akra absimo aba na mbo aya wada no ma ba befe ye last inspection.
Okay, the president who can add that bono mind baby supporters ni nyina say kotoko game no mo second home match no likely say mbobo awe di baby
sa pepe na ye bom pa se bibia betimi akoso and the preparation ni bibia anso sa na tie pepe
and say juma na so mo ka se mo nyon mo wi o pede okay
adwuma no sa na medical kan no sabi na ye dressing room in a perimeter technical bench no na ye nyen wi no but say ya technical bench na wi ye stance no so na ye guso akakakra stance no ye sitore but some radio one the ye akasa ye de roofing ebiguso na ye VIP stance bi kakra so eno ye guso enti ye wie two way ya ansa ya to third one no so but it me ye two way we ya ebetimi aboy league matches no bi nyina wo ho enti eno de ye nyame pa enu next week ending no na yetimi awie these two stands no ansa ya to third one no so na ye park na nkasa so de say the grass na kaka siania me gidi say e bia enya 1 week ka ho de ya ebetimi aboboro ewo ho enti na edwumadie ne de ya wia enesa.
Oh, okay, and ye more basso fi say because the last time we knew din come on okay say hope say after kotoko match is obobo no krumano hope say bia with next home match bia no obetimi abono nti why ade pa nyame nhyiraw ena dwumade ayi say ye de ma de baby man na no congress na se no say obi say enya 1 million Ghana cedis so answer na bia start season no minim mode na betomana.
As at loud, Bibia enya me too, but we are hoping say about almost a beba, but Bibia enya me too.
But say a year the mamu dear say a bit me abwa na etimi akushi bibi kakra.
Oh, Tagor is very good because at least a bit me abwa ma what me at your player salary akwa kodum pempen so be a bit me abwa preparation bibri into say yan certain can be bisa. Ya praying say be a dash be a bit me anya ebro so ka na ebekọ any more kakra but for now not yet yanya we no I think say is good.
The baby my supporters ni nyina 8 you ene ededie minim ye jamo akodi asem ni so kara kire mo.
Ya make a supporters nyina na say omunkoso amfa omoticha ene omompa ebo ni omahodin bia enkoso enti na brikumai ne baby afidie na bia so sabi omunyina so enka ya hona nyame boa Sunday week ye opening match ye ni kuma sa sante kotoko bebo no omobeba beta ye chi no ma support yan se ne be yankonim ginso ebetimi aye DPP United edia na megidi se efiri next week kono ye beba brikum na ye ni brikum nyina aba be din komo
yo we ene sema president de ma DPP United Nana Alexander Abebio ne koma odi atudwa na pi ye de be ma Akwaaba radio 98.1 kuma sa sante kotoko no abrantie ye freno Richard Bodo Agada senua omapa no ntuma isi ono aye kotoko prayer nyo no abrantie friend Eric Gbeta ono susa omatimi apa no ntuma no fro Africus ono so omapa no ntuma ana afiso Ali Uma ono so omapa no ntuma na no ana Ali Uma se kotoko bana waba no obeso beja ne din e kotoko ne ka kotoko legend na no so ne din e kan bi.
I favorite Kotoko and biggest club in Ghana. I favorite Kotoko and biggest club in Ghana. So as a player there, so Kotoko Niger and so on. So I think more Ghana league with that conversation when our new colleagues are having in terms of the standard of the league, the intensity of the league. The normal catch afa Ghana league. Michelle Ghana league Michelle hard. As a player there, SMA force na proven via SM into the game via SM. What's the legacy and how best of John Kotoko? The person on kind as a legend or something. Inshallah.
You or person on my kind way and then sama Oma Ali or no Edia Tujano P. Yadi be ma Akwaaba radio 98.1. Abrante Francis Akwaso, former player or no Okopio Kotoko back to Bichim Amenoka the Jim Force upon Ontuma. You see a young player. And no Brikum Chelsea any Sunyan the was I said the Pemse no Chelsea every match by 3-1. Come on, Biko Pimo say or Mama goes no or the name of my bra is discussions from Ekuso I see Ekos so na FA president na no congress na so no odin koma akra edifa ye national teams no na yenkuti wono nsema IEC waka edifa ye national teams.
A bit about our national teams. Our national teams remain a work in progress. While we celebrate encouraging achievements, we also recognize the challenges that lie ahead of us. Our focus remains firmly on building competitive national teams capable of restoring Ghana's proud football legacy on both continental and global stage. The Black Stars demonstrated resilience and promise at the 2026 World Cup in the US, in Canada, and in Mexico, advancing to the second round after a commendable performance against some of the world's strongest teams before going out to Colombia. Although we had hoped to progress further, the tournament provided encouraging signs that the team is moving in the right direction. From being the least ranked team before the World Cup to the 24th ranked team at the end speaks volumes of the promise in this team.
We nsema keto kreku GFA president wadi atuja anopi yedi ma Akwaaba radio 98.1 Benjamin Asare so yeso anya office house of this kaniswa be $170,000 $320,000 na house of this kanwa extra de etnisi ase abantre ne bonju so se bianka omunya nanka wonko de ne osere
enyehia scan of this so
$170,000 $170,000 na fi $320,000 house for say ompa bin kan na blasters akwa cup
Did can buy or model letter by na say omuga say did can buy na
no na say $500,000 yes
no we see say
we 170 and
say the onye bo am peno de ma mo no
why
onye bo am peno no
isu akwa world cup abu
na nyo akwa world cup by na amanfo ekotu a friend say $500,000 model letter by
that no nyanko na akwa world cup na
there be no akwa world cup world cup no by na
sa na world cup ko be ya chu ana me bwa
nanga
na betina dem one can say haspa
you
ko 2 million kra
so mo de no ko sadi wo de bitime
e mo ko 1 million we go Ghana ha no 1 million dawo kulota mo world cup me ba he don kulota 1 million
that no so no Chelsea World Cup Champions League na
World Cup
kulota obobi
like kulota ko World Cup da
blast
kulota ko World Cup da we dey create opportunity against England Kofi obi order against England you go to 500,000 na mu di ka be toilet say
ba go go team bi anywhere me me to player now can jam say because we work up ntini bo ne mo mo ntina me to nya ne work boy so wa mo ntia me
onya de nso
be ne de nya no kre so boy me ready oye ene carry
oya de work up na wo be to ni ntia auto nya performance
me da say nti me be help performance nyo okọ work up oya de a different conversation
ana no say abrofu no press omoto no obo national team e sama volu no ko
nyabotre
is enti sa
nyabotre wasana obo national team afunya obo national team
me say ye top player ye check the national team say no player volu ko so ane
nyina your performance
and me just say this Benjamin Asare performance was best World Cup perform here na wako World Cup akoda against England nti awoko akoto no
in the performance
aside how many matches
yeah but Ghana about 4 matches
what that's 1.5
2.5
okay say other Croatia match
other Croatia and other England and other first half second half
but that second half
no ne mo we how many
and now qualifies so no and
what they met to asi o tina me say ye performance the first one kwada work at say me be top player was it because kwada work at me for $300 in
say the performance
so na uchu su Benjamin Asare
what say
dey ntia Benjamin Asare na open
why team
the performance
in signings obi a won options enti Benjamin Asare can option teams kro no ho mebo options na won e bia wo bo a say
yes
o ka say dey no pay Benjamin because o pay Benjamin Asare do say $100 million o ka say on tu say add na keep person no pay Benjamin Asare it doesn't come in me dey say the first o ko World Cup no say me be top player na me otima enu una me o
yes
the performance na ni age now me kwa me money age ni age kwa mam minutes what ma say now say obi akọ World Cup onye potential onye young player for instance Clote Azima now dey be Clote at the time Kofi no the potentials so at the time our league was competitive. If I imagine say Obo against this team TP Mazembe now who overshadow Master Kalaba who overshadow our best players they will compare you to the greats in Africa until you wear that sort and we age in this area our form Benjamin Asare apart from blasters Obi Enimno and they think also who the Obi Entimton unimno on Nigeria
you see the argument they say now Benjamin Asare Oba your World Cup near receiving goalkeeper say omo perform ya na say yes no oh yes FIFA rating
World Cup
yes rating me by
FIFA for best keeper rating
the rating me by na that rating
FIFA for best goalkeeper rating
the performance of Benjamin Asare from Hasselhoff qualifies to the World Cup and goalkeeping and go team be a goalkeeper or see my an experienced goalkeeper. I just had it.
I can Chelsea Kofi Emiliano Martinez. I'm so winning. Share
Kofi. Team be a goalkeeper. I do only can consider a goalkeeper or experience. Kofi, this particular woman keepers in pain for ya. You feel say onwe do not know. Kofi omu go in that chamber and tena body nyina. Ma me man tena aba no. The only go that chamber pain for na eda go titi.
Oh, controversy no controversy.
Across Europe. Yes, starting from
David Raya.
Now when be.
So me more.
And then check Manuel no yamo.
Dami Manuel no yana so na David.
You are telling me that when you go that chamber.
Okay, ntu what team say na ko Manuel no yana David.
You see the argument they say first choice who play goalkeeper.
David Raya
the first thing to consider goalkeeper go for the experience also.
Who go to keeper? Not David Raya or also Manuel no ya 41 or experience to na governor.
You see when it comes to experience is it about age?
No, as man.
No, about experience. You can say experience goalkeeper is it about age?
Until
age you see, me say you can say experience. Can you base your argument based say experience be a when you need
the Benjamin say experience na you can age na you can.
Oh, we are talking about goalkeeper or experience.
And age as you can.
And experience no, yes, it's not only about age.
But Benjamin say the age as you can.
And the say experience is not only about age.
Because me peke wa sem no a.
Me say experience will be I say obi betumi undergo na che no nyini ye.
Enti Benjamin say wa that.
And me say obi betumi undergo na che. Do you understand that obi betumi undergo na che? Be no nyini ye.
Once what be question be 500.
Me say 500. This is an argument. No, Kofi. The issue is we say can base on the argument on whatever he wants to argue on it. But the fact say on no one argument me as Minister Maker son also have my way of arguing this.
Say top 10 goalkeepers at the FIFA
World Cup. When a year.
Power ranking.
When a year. Power ranking when a year.
No, it's not about your you see everything sometimes you call internet and so I can any pan based on statistics no so say the fact say be FIFA doesn't mean say some ballon d'or FIFA na ballon d'or no me ba we see you see common bi o ha me man nje say there whatever you are saying is the right thing no any argument based on but you be a free ba. That is the fact. Ballon d'Or, Kofi for na Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or na based on voting me wa. And some stars awards be based on statistics na dey. So then I say Yasi Benjamin Asare best 10 goalkeepers or ka ho a who best argument na say e bia nye from FIFA ntino e ma nye no kwe.
Me gira ha. Who be say question? Intimate me ya no. Who say o ka say me nye di me yedi. Ti me be ya no. In the first place. Mankada say enye FIFA na yi a enye no kwe. Tieni Kofi me you guys were not sure, but I was sure. Say FIFA for any best goalkeeper ranking World Cup na say. Nebwa, san ye kan ye. Enye sa mo nka jem say yes sa. Na say yes sa. Mo kan am say FIFA for omunye yi best goalkeeper award say top 10 and top 100 and what that say okay say so you were not even sure but I was sure say omonye
okay
na Cecilie Moko Faba say oh but other list about say top 10 and I'm say top 10 no why more question why more and I will be say power ranking omo ye and I say power ranking why more na ye
omo ye FIFA power
ranking say maybe that's a power ranking why more na ye ya obi you have to listen to understand before you respond to me yenja make us what remember yenja make us na say say make us why more na ye ya me mpa kire say me discredit nipa na ye say o ya de oboa ana omoa because we want to confirm the source Thierry when somebody wants to confirm a source never hear no maka say FIFA for na ye say right no be cite example say Ballon d'Or no nye FIFA na ye I never say FIFA na ye right two I was doubting it from the source I was doubting it from the source say FIFA ye top 10 and I say FIFA ye top 10 it would buy na source na me pa na nye source and of course any FIFA and please ho na me person what argument na say Benjamin Asare me nka say onya de tell because tell for no mo refi ade what I'm telling you guys ne say say me what na me beto player the first one babeda national team ne nkyere say me susu say metono 250,000 also ko world cup ni binti me fa 300,000 kan ho na mo betua there be a performance ho na me no nyina gira fa go say me de so that world cup na onya de no obi da world cup no ya de a the first of that world cup say me nto wo na da world cup na bo den say the under world cup there be enti me de ne say na mo twa argument na ko na nka say ni age kro obi top player do you consider the age me ba ni age no e wo soro na ma me o 30 say 32 years and I'll be in justifying the age. I say, and then will be to goalkeeper or her experience. In the spirit of age, and I'll be the experience.
And only by 3.
Maybe age in the conversation, and I'll be the experience. Now, me wouldn't be the cover. Me, yeah, but 30 years.
What's that? On only the na near Kase na or doubting source. No, he's telling us he only wanted the source. Now, you want to tell me that experience? You want to tell me that it was about age
because we are discussing about age.
Kofi say who dey na near ka source no na person justify suppose source na Kofi my argument about the experience wasn't about only age na me ka criteria na ma consider who to goalkeeper Kofi and I must Kofi Gregory Obinseche or the goal no abra no that second division crowd me wa and then one of the experienced goalkeepers you can talk about Gregory Obinseche but the age ni soro and the fact say Ebia Gregory had the goal from that age it makes you an experienced goalkeeper.
Okay, so we are discussing Benjamin Asare and me feel say oh turn the age factor to you oh to Benjamin Asare and the age factor na nye factor asem ni nyina
you Mate Kwame Yonko
Kofi so me my point is say Benjamin Asare the best goalkeeper my way Ghana ha or the national team now qualify for World Cup wakwa that World Cup the biggest stage ever we are see football in our World Cup the biggest stage omo mu nim born na koyo mu nya opportunity here then ebo bi World Cup go fi ko no nya de team be benchu this will be World Cup no ko the biggest stage no ko da against England keep clean sheet on the day no BFC say he was the man of the match aye we aye dey award o ma Jubilant team beka say no deserve award na it tells you say he was one of the best goalkeepers in tournament as said in a show he say you cut 10 best goalkeepers who keepers do ko o kind 3 na Kofi it was around 140 goalkeepers 140 goalkeepers near ranking goalkeepers say the best 10 this particular goalkeeper can Kofi
power rankings
and na me chose power ranking Kofi and na me chose say who say kasa dia no doubt there ranking e kan
obi an nipa no the all can me nipa no ranking
yes here be I said o boy say French football na here Ballon d'Or yes here be a French football na here power ranking e be I will say there quarters na here ranking but some kind of that was a power ranking say why na here power ranking
power ranking nye institution source na power ranking
source na power ranking me na beto na me nche you can say power ranking na there omo partner ne say obi ahyehyɛ bibi
nti why source ne
ɛno na afi no bisa me question also bisa me question me question no bisa
no what yes the okano sometimes you go to the you feel say nipa na odi aba no you trust the source na nipa na di aba no me wa da bi omunye bi odem ba
you trust the source
na Ballon d'Or just say Ballon d'Or dey man no enye ni nyina do ba bi sometimes you sit here discuss about Ballon d'Or
you trust the source na nipa na di aba na say minim nipa na o the source na ba I trust the source na nipa no enti Ballon d'Or no you be say nipa no hwan
Kofi whatever went on Benjamin Asare was one of our best goalkeepers in this particular World Cup
and different from this Canadian side
so Kofi me who said this mistake when you never to folk
season
yes Kofi time abrante ni free World Cup ne buy no o free World Cup ne buy no time I dey born to no so na nka housework yes housework mo say yes penny performance
that time the clubs in this ya near to Saudi
and the just how many na say Kofi maintain price ma club bi e ba no a o so oba big player Kofi yen nyina nim say this particular Europe transfers ni Saudi transfers o mo yen Kofi o kwa ye the national team assignment kan ho bi and into team of Black Stars play akotena national team camp abro mo bi no akọ sign contract e di entia e so nya that national team call up near den e dey can receive no when am receive near rich na mabo no mo pe no mo inside den e ka and we wan call national team nigga go vi wa call national team na akọbọ and wan kobo AFCON okokobo World Cup so go Benjamin Asare I blame House of Folk I feel na House of Folk be complain say sika no mo dey ba near den e so I sat here and said say bona so mo dey to Benjamin Asare say o pija bo nu ma goalkeeper ni mu nyedu nti ni pani bana ne ka Kofi bia nka ne 500,000 nka wo ka na 300,000 na nka nya de mo pe no but no ma bo no ma hu so enya no kre na say goalkeeper no kwa value nu bo na amanfo de to so no and na the house for enya that insurance Kofi omo anfa but Benjamin Asare Kofi say ka se be ton $500,000 ah Kofi he deserve it go goalkeeper de Kofi o kwa o to goalkeeper you pay an experienced goalkeeper Kofi o go tin ma trophy o betumi agi trophy agi ni ya
experience no count the multiple through yes be our experience
yes Kofi na say me say Black Stars dey for goalkeeper wasan na pool
o boy ni bi
me say Kofi Black Stars dey for goalkeeper wasan na pool
ya pa de ye nyina ye nim say
ye ni goalkeeper
Kofi enya me change po Kofi you are talking about me say on side Kofi you sat here and say so ni go ni da na order njade na na person be guys akwana
ka say so
Kofi na say ni go ni da na order
ni o ana tie for o ana bro say
Kofi ye tell them one mo ka say Benjamin say on go ni da okoda me bwa
ye team mu dia
na make sure say Black Stars ye go ni da na okoda ye
no
mate ye nti o yo de
say ye di kanka Benjamin say mo ka say on go ni da ana ye say mo ka say
next first roka
Kofi me say on go ni da dia then my argument is Black Stars pon ye di obi on go ni da na okoda ye and wa kwa deliver dia mai ana me bwa ye ko World Cup be dey nsem no man kan kire fia na me sure say Black Stars ndi oni go ni da na ye de ne dai among the three goalkeepers he was our best goalkeeper because coach bi anu adi goalkeeper wasan be kwa koda podu
okay
nti so oni nanim go na na koda dia meaning say he was the best goalkeeper for the national team
okay
and wa kwa koda so go from this argument
okay but me call FIFA for CSC me call power rank e ho no first 20 na me Benjamin nim Yangwe
Kofi gaka top
you know what you want Yango
Kofi see
yeah
gaka tofo I wish sen ko mbi jabo
aden o ti bi ka se mane ya pa o
see na no mitie ma me ne de sen
I'm vice no vice chairperson what is it
uti interview no kan na eyabufu nkomu no kodi wo sport wo no Kofi it was annoying yes Kofi it was annoying because we organize a tournament for 4 clubs and you bisa say na edema club bia we na benya say appearance fee
tweet 25
meba enkamai Kofi you bisa no say undisclosed clubs ne say mo undisclose that amount
say the clubs na catch them
and Kofi you see Kofi you see it took a central for some be go deep akobisa clubs ne say na edema mo Kofi na organize a tournament and I'll tell you say in Chile Cup no Kofi sika na ewom do so chende omo ko bo no gaka to for Yes.
And Gaka top for most omega thing.
Apart from 25,000 no.
How many guys get $25,000?
Then 25,000 Ghana cedis.
250 million. Kamenko.
She nimbi.
Wongo.
I mean, for player there 13 ko.
Almost say claps and they say, mom is cover and Komakobo.
And you know, correct.
Them saying, I want crying.
And you know,
25,000.
250 million.
Now,
free samurai boy.
And son, all the players in
free samurai boy, Akra.
Full crazy.
Over 15 to 16 hours.
Odo is half was say claps and they say, mom is cover and Komakobo.
So, what is the importance of Gaka top 4 now? You say, Gaka top 4, Gaka near claps in association.
That's what I'm qualified to do.
The guy can be provided venues, a hotel or place, a team's better.
Almost is canon of them, most of the pay with
Kofi.
And no be on the hotel. No be on the hotel.
And no be on the Nodi.
And no be on
the 30 million night. Why? The players name on the even Saka 15 million room. The 1,005. Now 2 in a room, 2 in a room. OJ 10 rooms cry saying 150 million. And no for 20 players. In the staff need be a 40. 40 no. Over 30 rooms because
no, apart from coach no. At times class need to cry apart from coaching. Coaching na this Okuta 20 players. Okuta me Okuta 20 players at 10 rooms. Okuta 20 players at 10 rooms. Okuta 10 officials. Okuta 10 officials at 5 rooms.
Ah, okay.
You know no in front
15 rooms. And no quite 25,000. I did my fuel and my. Hey,
Kofi nti enye me wan
say. Uncle Diamani dey. Enye one night so.
There be.
Uncle di be say.
Omo 4 days na. Omo za born Friday. Now omo abobo. Sunday.
To be twem 1 week.
Enye me wan say. House of Folk now we qualify for this particular top 4. Ebe redraw from the top 4. Akwa organize
Accra
City Cup.
I don't know.
House of Folk Kofi Gaka top 4 na ni mo nyama performance to the extent say House of Folk mo first na Kofi Gaka top 4 or say Alhaji Bisa comment no go say no dey there with that king face and na Gaka top 4 no ko kan sa abrofu no Kofi Gaka top 4 na ni mo nyam be ye do to the extent say me witness say king face against Brekum Arsenal e go krum ha Kofi it was more than the finals of the Ghana Premier League. Some teams ni nya play the top 4 no because obi anu so ntimi di league ndo nim so win ya or qualify top 4 na e ma na kwanya ma ne kobo Africa enu bi na Brekum Arsenal nya that opportunity or kobo Confederations Cup and Kofi na Gaka na ni monyam te say and monyam na perform because Mr. Ansa oye the Gaka chairman no the campaign manager for Keto Kreku they said yes really Ghana football no sa pepe na ye top 4 Gaka ho no and now class ni introduce no kra mo class now are refusing to even under omo situation Gaka no
ombo match be amutua
na me say Kofi and dey say 10% ombo match be amutua but class na side no say transfers na nyina class no percentage yes e ko Gaka ho
transfer dey o ya amutua and omo FA net
Kofi omo do say they have to pay to
I don't know
Gaka na so je sa dues no
class na am not paying no muntua because
you but transfers dey na dey
transfers be ko F ho
na me say Gaka for na je sa portion
no omo je
na mo school
nanka 1 billion no nya na omo je
account dey club no mo amasem nzamo mo nya account
so Kofi we in a country the way Gaka is starting and ebumbu say Gaka kwa the tournament they prepare the teams for Africa mewa the Kofi kanano ni nyina ye ka say House of Folk pull out na ye prepare teams for Africa go for the teams nye den enshembi because initially that was the initial plan, that was the reason why they got cut off on here then by to prepare the teams for Africa ndinka has pull it out na ngasa Nations FC onye division 1 team America say bia oje trophy no or ye premier team oje trophy no
Nations or division 1 this year
no like me say or as I say onye division 1 team or no bo division 1 obeje trophy no
Nations oje Africa no division 1
oje Africa no
na ya demotion
no more Ghana Premier League man na no more
no ma you
obo premier
na the qualifier
yeah
but boy sana me patch
okay
the Kofi that opportunity kwa nka emfa nye den emfa man Nations FC no mfa make top for no mfa prepare the team no mo say format na mo dey born say premier teams but Kofi no mo refi say the establishment of Gaka top 4 was to prepare the teams for Africa that was the spirit behind it nti die nti enne ye team nations are call relegation but to qualify for Africa ni be shima enye Kofi Makacho said the way he really Ghana football no sa na ye Gaka because nipa no di Gaka nim no on na campaign manager for to Kreku nti said the ye Ghana football difference bi ani said the ye Gaka no and I wish minim your media ma phone me checks say media ma phone for senior team nko me checks and they no champions of champions that day na ga can so but in the final nti me checks nti Kofi say the aim you see we say the aim of the Gaka top 4 is to prepare the team for Africa media man na Africa in the second team na be more Gaka top 4 na so they prepare for Africa
or no akobo ni preseason ya team you
that is it Kofi meaning say now media may be because of abia of we say so be born no be born but when it comes to preparation Kofi enye na media man for dey kobo Gaka no preparation no embamu kura so Kofi Gaka ngasa me a wish on be gunu go say for so be any Gaka so na nkomo call hipa wa kure so mo fighting for the clubs no me boa omo fighting for the players then PFA for no kura mo de mo so chen Gaka for no chips Chiefs and Kofi omo fighting more for players ne chen Gaka na Gaka na class ni nyina association o but look at Gaka mpanfo a edu nya Kofi na me ya edu nya kum wow stars line Kofi enu na da so omutirim uno omudi nkoma na no ye kodom ye ko meeting uno edu nya akudi nkoma Kofi they feel like wow stars said they omo ye wow stars no asa na sa na na football ni biem and we stand so Kofi anya asem free nsem we asinya nsa nyina ewo ni trim upo bi ewiase anyansa ewo wiase nyina oni trim Kofi stand say one of them eninti ena get
on the two boho nti
on the two boho no Kofi on the two boho no and Kofi you see for this yeah with this nipo mu lead Gaka no and Gaka Kofi ya na ekoto aba ne dem omo me bua nya class na ekoto aba no omo so say class na ekoto aba na omo no mo rane Gaka ni say Kofi I think say class ni mia no na de ombesi ay Gaka ni bia no mo nye den omunye ba now Gaka top for Kofi and for so bia ni so bi
okay
Kofi ana member na so
kakre be den
Kofi kuma say sante kotoko signings you see this time around I wish say kotoko company for ebe mo players in the time you can't sign a player for Ghana free bechem design
Francis Akwaaba
you can't sign a player for maybe 4 years just after half season uba ya say player na nyaade onko and Kofi the saddest aspect of no let me tell you something someone Tinedu one of the players akotoko turn na boy dem pa no kan we Tinedu went to Obabrekum Chelsea for free me wa within Obabrekum Chelsea for free no within half season Chelsea are turn Tinedu anya mfa so afi and yes Chelsea are turn Tinedu then anya mfa so dey free so you ask yourself say when it comes to kotoko signings any easy players Kofi if for the in charge afi bi team no mo mo ka granted so mo ton Tinedu na nye free agent no buy and they say turn na Obabrekum Chelsea say dey go me 10% and Chelsea turn Tinedu nka kotoko mi say at least almost 10% and kotoko sa players here je mo ko free na media man na no mo jai player on the course of mo friend national 23 no media ma afi mun terminate mun terminate contract na Kofi umpeso be terminate contract no because now if you say player na nya de onko on his way out no ya free player no national 23 nti media ma fo nya adwumi say akwa ne national 23 obenya offer it is kabeba ade na Kofi sa adwene ni kan mom so this time round Kofi kotoko should know say omo je players be bri kwan and omo players no mo akofo Kofi dey give them time Europe players we over to our first season oba until mo game no obi kura take 2 seasons and so that why then what pick it up and kotoko should know say omo to exceptional players players na kotoko to omo they are not exceptional they are not players Kofi but no munim bobro so bia sa and now we players kotoko afọ ya o he Cote d'Ivoire for ya any Cameroon for Kofi o ko Cameroon one of the best players some players bi anye den obi anka ho bi so it's time Kotoko has even all the premier teams no Kofi they should give such players time
Mate
and Kotoko should know say this season Kofi league you know enya dey ma Kotoko be 2 seasons obetumi aiden so they should prepare their team between Kotoko and Mediama Kofi and no case when the league no bia will go for Mediama
me that say pa Kwame obi na atene nkan obi the question bia ba no na as na go say eternal series ano omo bo a munya shegu pe ball no me be say go no match ashe bottom
sa
sana fanasco
menya hu so match ball na ashe bottom so far na no me interbo ni bi ba ma hu ba bi a ball no bottom
chrome okay was
so I have to check on that maybe he's right and I say bi o man fan ashe bottom
and I know say buza say ya ball no ba so dia ya yi obian free obian kwanchen a obian o kwanse bia obesa ba bem na
the same yes substitution debi ebi anya sa na work on
sa na pass
dia no aya we anya basketball no work on me aba no asa work on me aba
say yetimi ye obi sharp na say na free
o kwanchen dia we o kwanchen dia
okay yenti we
Kofi Tagor
ye
Benjamin Asare biem no be ko Benjamin Asare biem but me masem wo ho nyina masem wo ho nyina de say Asare yade me in his own merits why achieve a lot at the amount that he deserves an offer honestly said the other players perform omunya good deals no I wish Asare gets one but me point ne say at this point transfer window no say team bia ba no okuta nsem 250,000 200 say na mo say abai
320 na 170
Kofi say 320 ni yampa o mo
me asagam na be
because one say mo e bia na personal offer no because esun the whole team no oje and esun the club na eje on for Asare free minim say na nya ina justification say on for the free crap on there be but o consider circumstances no players na on even Asare at 32 football age no Kofi ne 32 years no krana currently is the hottest commodity in the team ana obi enu ane bo be dey asen no currently and onye one na Asare stay this season but on the World Cup ne bibia ni twam wia eno ano no obi anto ana 33 years having a expect obi beto enti media ministers for analyze this situation ni ebi omo so office on the table and they think say bi wo wa omo no team ni be benefit more there but enye sa de a esa oje
sa
ana
nkure
Vozina de anyine de but ne de say na be 1 million pe but Vozina ne di onya ne ade nyina nti kakra ba half for no monye na Asare nko na ono so 2 years no betima ko ba 3 years no betima ko ba kakra obeje no because na no na mo sell for free Egypt buy no Kofi one Real Madrid for no use ka ba ko nti eno ka kira o say ball no de baby for no ska wo mpa Kofi obi tackle kotoko issue no of kwa mo faso jeja o mo players no any Ghana Premier League majority of the teams season this one particularly omo tight aboarding koto players kotoko ne has edin hu baby season end there think about it, say player was signed for 5 years now also after 1 season player is good enough until encore for free who terminated the contract a car wabo player no sika wo de kotoro the potentials of the player mind you this players no so omo age na ya na wo form
yes
and Samuel we na ya me bisa me ho say esun se de mofo no yo omo football na esun se de ye football wa ha na
ya na ngongampo
because it is not normal once I play 5 years or more 3 mpo after once you be a half season so in the first place it talks about scouting 2 politics Kofi meaning say play do omko teams bi mu omuntime mo but nobody can convince me Samuel Tenedu bo na obo for bekum Chelsea obo for Aduana Stars me say this season Ghana Premier League no team bi meaning player me yi ne say o exciting talent obi ankohwe Karala Zidane Zizou means what masia but Aduana Stars amankuna di go kinti mebo ni din but one player obi an hwe ne Samuel Tenedu
na Tenedu de no kwa amfasa kwatoko
from even Lagos City we
amzo omwade nti oba Chelsea cramp no na no kono ka ba ka so go bobo 6 months na kwa am se da bi obesan 1 year 1.5 year na manager na say omuso omwade o nti na omoja no na ko san 1.5 year no se da bi omwade e depend wow crap
kuta no simple o dey just think about it nka Vinicius obobo Real Madrid e ko 10 years omwade Ghana dey
sa ni e dey ato so sesi
omwade sesen o dey justification say omwade na sesen
ntia
why late we be addressing training a different remember omo kontokwa a different enti football no binimo ye ni different na ye ni different football no purely business Kofi Tagor purely business. You should understand it as such. Every player manageable. On player be we are a coach be obi intimi coaching that. Good. And coaches go through west of the west. As some na ka work catch the Pep Guardiola no. And appear on Amazon Prime Video. Hey Ghana for mon ko hwate. And appear on Amazon Prime Video nko be see no bi ante da. Baka worker told a Pep Guardiola.
8.1.
Kofi.
Yeah. What? Got supporters in cabinet.
And Pep ended up almost crying. Sampa, I don't know your coach. Almighty Pep Guardiola. Say players live on a problem. What? Oman can crunch and on the bajatum. Also no one can say all because Kawaka or the near example. Kawaka shout and say, I didn't know they be on Nasa Noka.
Yeah.
Obiante that. What was say? Tere du muade just had the fancy guachina
yes
dam pacho matena o kire wadwe adagula mo no si gire ha no so akire o fa ha no we ha Kofi aha coach si ye say e so do nse guachi
yes
on take kura wo say yes boss coach mate aba omo ni coach sakese papa sabi omo ya ade ese mu 1 billion time e ya adwuma no kura no eno ne je say na team bi ani wa ye kase o manage ego na ayi o munim say o manage ego ne say player ni di keke e kire trouble ne pressure player ne be ma. So do you think say Kylian Mbappe o ka o yan no dressing room? Do you think say o ye late now ne bumfu nti eno na ye de manage team naturally kura football players bi o mu o mu nim ball bo bi o mu ntam wa in our contest say ye friend no nti ye hwani o ma bi ye look one of the key problems to this is scouting. Scouting and a problem because you cannot tell me say what scout to a player better, player well enough. Now who metrics because scouting etimichira was say almost the Ryan Checky there no almost Ryan Checky ball no almost checking about 40 players or almost designing metrics Kevin De Bruyne they born boy and normal Kevin De Bruyne pick Kevin De Bruyne born no more team here no 40 players in the data na kire say Abante friend Ryan Checky and e betimi ambo sa ball no na according to the data Ryan Checky ball no ball no e be taking 2 to 3 years and sana was start say almost sa ball no Kofi scouting report say e be taking say
2 to 3 years
and so ko for player na wonim say e be a player no oba mre bi na me kaka have it asem any Thomas Partey these players for me introvert naturally where science omo introverts in life no so omo ko new environment it takes them quite a long time to adapt to adjust and it's always wunya ne ball ni here enye 1 year asem you need to understand all these things about what a player before so be then ubetoro player bi wo first season no e bi kura kumase wo environment no on feel comfortable what I say nti onye okay next 2 years next 3 years do be ma no Vinicius first year nkomo mpam no second year nkomo mpam no Luka Modric call Real Madrid first year nkomo mpam no those players no more quiet types no it takes time but I have no scouting no way onimbo pa sa o ye sure hwe akwa the more be han wani ne top player data bi ambake
yes
ye va data o embake wa top player wa create chances say onim wa she goals say assist say how many minutes na wabo ni injury records say Kofi Otimi top player no akacha ne say senior o ya so nimbo untia na me to untia na me to adia u beti billions u betua ne ka bo na wo ka true a o so untia na me to we don't do football that way means what must yeah and please your ball no one of the major problems I'm a teams in boka hunu scouting teams no mo here proper scouts omo here proper scouts and yes I dey be about 20 be 20 now atono in fact you can say the antipa na auto omo na ka team player ba half na be say o style of player say nyako to na yes interview
yes
omo ni player na ka omo be say o style of play o bo na te say player be what to player who nim ni pa kwa na bo na te o say ni bo na te say player be
yo
na za kwa wonya we ye wonders wo kroma pa wo
you man
enti eno no gaka to for etamachi
you
munkobo na ye ready ebesi na tournament a Ghana Premier League class 4 teams na ko participate ni nyina ye mo nyina 1 billion o kaska ni nyina boma 1 billion mo ko di 4 days one crime premier players ka wo be bo ni ade nti omo ko give you
I say God bless you Hussein I say that is our problem in Ghana here
scout you
we Eric Ofori
ah
we be abakwa there
scouting
yeah show no paper yeah that's it
hello ya chao
no I can 0242020208 0242020208 0207573003 ya be line sini nyina agum frɛ na yɛni nkɔmɔ na yɛnhwɛ so far na yɛwie yɛ apagye mu ne sɛ de DJ na bantam de sɛ na nyɔmɔ de ba de yes ɔdɔ nyɔmɔ no ɛba yɛnkɔ first caller na nkɔdi nkɔmɔ good morning
Alex ni kuraso
yɛnti Alex
Tagor ɔle sɛ azum pani fo mbeji sika na ɔmonyi o
nkɔmɔ o
tipa na ɔmfa pressure nso ɔmo so ɔmonyi sika no ɔma no kwan na ɔnkɔ
you yate yɛda good morning.
Good morning, Kofi.
Yes, sir. Coach Asante. Coach Inti Ojalu.
Okay, I'm sorry about you. I also issue now obeying we come water. We come water. Concerning Benjamin Sorry. Also, clear the Ekoda club or Bokrani team, Wama or Value Costro. And you do the time interview I know where we can at the time of Berlin, or Mukotomia transfer no call with the mission. You look at Park Kotoko, because of Fascist Mukakran, and Sana Yamana, because but the more mature, and say you do the free Berlin first mission to the nation. And I say so. Gaka talk for Mutikasano. I can say, Yana, I will be to make you Akase. Because we are and I just say two more to say half an hour to
yes, I did be a
yeah, just a TV about the support title. You, Martin, and she's a protocol, and I have to bit of dinner and his coming so more. I think it won't think at all. Yeah, but a opportunity.
You, Yadasipa, Coach Asante Dasipa, out of Yintiwe.
Na opana ba ku bisa question this sabi amana ni for match ni gani ya na Tagor yanti za kula sabi wa half ni kotokoti ko for ya sani o kan 5 years obo wa ya no maternity contract na oba se PS ka fuwa mano e ku bisa football da football na ko ni
okay
o bani for isia go for no na ba jina sa na se asin kan for kakabia ba munya no onko ji kakam fi mu da
yeah si part of hello good morning.
Good morning, Kofi.
Yes, sir.
Can you
see where?
Ghana football pa na kan si. Ghana football pa anti Frank Japupule amankwa kotoko pa na sisi ho yi. Yusuf chips ala sa kotoko pa ni. Nti se no duro tikotiku kotoko pa ni. Oh.
Why? What are you? My open twice. Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Man, yes, why?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello, na yinti we. Okay, prosper yinti man so.
That's a free book.
Yinti. Omo first match omo bo awu kruma si omo so mbo za match ni wi omo next match omo akobo di bibisa na president kan
yo na ha to so da do match da na tara no omo diska no ko na si ni na defense transition take
you yeah that's it pass our friend na osotimi ambaso okay enche na ye the course ni si yemfa obi na ento aso hello good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes sir, would you be free?
Not from Pound, yes.
Nana, you.
Yeah, no, my palm of what a my Ghana, my now, the boy, machine, a bit just Nabaso. Oh, starting good one, one Katayama, Asana. When we are in left here, I can't have to Miss Romo. In the Masai, one woman say, Nebra. The $5,000 a clan of the Yaba, the Shromo, one young Japanese man.
Okay.
Don't so remember the bush.
You. Yes, sir, that's it. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We didn't have your free.
Good morning.
Morning, sir. Your friends are free.
But for me, accident to go to a traffic and I see a motor in the
say, see a
beauty. My mom asked me to see a
you, yate, yadasi, yes, traffic not to us see Pragani moto. Eh, I ask some Kane Pragasia, I sabrana de 80 mono. Is here so Pragasani moto beam. I ask some more. Chama, na bibi abako de. Boko yintu.
Oh, Kofi. I'm not about the man okay. That's what I say. No more crowd. What's a player? Maton. What's a crowd? Oh, I call it the correct. Yeah, yet you're about to. Oh, thanks for the
you, yeah, that's but good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir, we didn't have a free.
I saw from the
you
but someone here close for the Qatar accident for accident with traffic lights now.
Yeah, Obi are reported the scene. Police for it. It's on the door. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Simon. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Babu.
Yes, sir. They can hear you.
Oh, that's fantastic. During can you see a more with you? Because over to the guy. I'm going to say, we need to calculate that after 1 hour calculation. Now,
traffic light in Swana.
I saw traffic light. So, there is something to welcome. Traffic light at all. What I say, we are saying the Siana about MBS. You, and then they can match. Even I or New York, I made the best deal. Senior compensation degree. Now, you see a friend, so all traffic light nothing that.
Yeah, that's it. I'm far from yeah, that's it. Last but one, good morning. Hello. Okay, one on me and you know so I was saying tea. A baby crana at the course, you know, at the sea. Na DJ Jovia Batwas, the baby say, I any infro and not young queen, and they say a term say, you know, Abumuno. And see, yes, a traffic or see, we a car and we moto and a praga and a CCA. Abla ye can see CCA. Continental here and Tebestre say, a positive for. Momonya mwana munu asisi and pay me no na see serious nyasa me ketokra governor wo original FM Metro TV original TV odi at the Kingsley governor and your birthday ye fa Akwaaba radio so ni wish you happy birthday nyankopon inshiraw na akwa wa wode umpa ebo bia nyankopon intie de osre bia no wonya ne kama emfamam and Kingsley governor wo original FM original TV Metro TV happy birthday enko emfamo yo yantoa so na kole o ye telani ewo nyambekere torrent no from Master Solo owo boho so ono so pamade we say yamfa video so na yawe so happy birthday osese nyankopon enka ho ne da wa koma so be enye ne kama emfamo from Master Solo our pamade anafe enrich yene na odwuma mu ase happy birthday enko emfama nyango ponto ne hyirantu no emfango so na de o sre bia no o ma santimi enka yo yanto aso na we know from FOD EC yenu FOD what say Hana Ntu odudo na from Madam Hana ene your birthday what say 5 video so na wish you happy birthday the way I share white ne na kwa wa no nyango pon entrenensa e wo so enti Madam Hana from Wankasa Wadam for FOD was a happy birthday enko emfama you na way from Anas HSS ne Adjoa Top West oh father oh man pontin ene your birthday Anas say yemfa Akwaaba radio so ni yam show happy birthday was umfi na wonya no sesi an 98.1 efa account enti Adjoa Top West happy birthday enko emfama enko enime na nenko na we Madam Judith Asantoa from Ukuno Peter Konadu wono deputy organizer Edema MPP amanyokuno Obrekum East wase yemfa Akwaaba radio so na yawe so happy birthday wosa extra de Obrekum Presbyterian Senior High School aho ana isi Ukuno ye friend Peter Konadu etrade was send a wife Judith Asantoa ene your birthday nti happy birthday enko emfa emma ene de abra ne wa woda you enti sa asan ana sa asan ereti ne nyina sa you enti ye si yako nyame adoma ene nwumri ye be se eja na ye de Akwaaba Sports Extra no yabomodian etimi da twas mamincha suba 16 Eric of Rentry alawa goalkeeper Edema Brekum Chelsea ye cha woni boys ni nyina ye ntia se mo treasure ayi si mutie sports nti ye cha mo nyina nyankopon kamo munye dwumade no a mo ne the Wisest mo sha mo 3-1 ne nyina aya hobo yi si Chelsea ye e dey fire first match ayi so kobo e dey Accra House of Folk Accra Sports Stadium Ghana Premier League week number 1 e ba kwa shisha nti mo nyina mo de training no na monye pa ye cheche obibia ana penyame ya doma meme de be ene mankasa mame ma dwa henewa na ye na eba so awo yimana presby omdoma kwan so ma dwa henewa mame na ye na eba so meme de be ye ene isi eba so nti ya na mabeta ye chi na mame ye no na yetimi ayi sa so ana zongo onso na ye na nyame ya doma meme da eba so ewo kato bebi omo ye na funagra so ana isi ahono eba so den nya same kito okra nti zongo o sira kwala o asi ye ma woni abuso ne nyina hyeden nyame adoma obehu ye ho ye cheche obi bia no pe nyankopon ka obian ye deda